Or let the pain in there, you know, going on. Okay? So, Trinidad and Tobago, let us hold the peace. Peace, perfect peace along. Okay?
Okay, my dear.
About Sharon.
All right, so it's 5:26 a.m. Come on, guys, wake up, wake up. To have no holiday here, you know. Get up. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Granny
Morning,
Molly.
morning.
Morning, what going on?
Well, just same thing, same speed. No phone yet. It's my cell phone I'm calling you from. And you know me on the cell phone, I know, friend.
But you're locked on in Tobago?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, we locked on here. I want to say good morning to everybody, Sharon, your family. Everybody, good morning, Bruce family. Everybody who say good morning, they already I want to tell them good morning. Right? And everybody who know me. And I hear my voice, my house phone not working. Right? So, it's my cell phone calling here. You know, so all of, excuse me, all of not hearing me. I just saying good morning, but this morning look like a slack morning I could get in. Because, you know, Sharon, me and this cell phone business ain't no friend, eh?
I hear you.
Me ain't no about cell phone and it ain't no friend. So I just happened to, I said, let me take up the cell phone and try and see if I get in and so I get in. Madeline, morning. You know, she's still, eh?
She's still there?
Yes.
Oh,
she by her son.
All right, but she had to call me.
Yes. She listens to you. She listens to you now. She should call you.
All right. She I want to call me on the cell.
Yeah. And I think she's far from you. I think so, you know.
Yeah, let me go and look for her.
I'll tell her to call her. I'll call her when I finish. I mean, when they clean, because, you know, can't call you too early.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she in people place and take no mind if she's done, you know. But when you're in people place, you have to know you're talking on your phone early. Oh, gosh. So, everybody, good morning. Love all you. The love is still here. Right? Sharon?
My darling.
You just think, well, our Prime Minister coming back tomorrow with good news, today with good news, eh? So, let us, yes, everything go all right, man. Love to everybody.
Okay, my love.
Okay, love all you. Bye-bye.
Caller, good morning.
Pleasant good morning to you, my breath of fresh air.
Morning.
Just like you, I am going to work today. We have exams today.
Okay.
Until the 13th, I have exams every day, Sean.
Good.
Easy. And I still didn't get paid for last year yet.
You'll get paid, man.
Anyway, it gonna come. It's gonna come. Pleasant good morning to each and every one that listening, that locked on, that viewing. Each and every one of the titans of the Democracy Family, 91.9 family. Pleasant good morning to your family. May God continue blessing you all and giving you all the health and strength to carry on. Pleasant good morning to Boss Wayne, Master of Music, and his family. And may God bless each and every one and our families in this Twin Island country. Man, wake up. You're always waking up everybody.
We're going to the ads.
All right. Eid Mubarak to everybody.
Bam. Enagic change your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079. Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Tuesday and Thursday from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. to listen to the Temple of Restoration with Bishop Anthony and his team. The Temple of Restoration is located at number 12 Endeavor Road, Chaguanas, next to Quartz Building, opposite the QREP taxi stand. For more information, call 488-4413 and 777-8691. The Temple of Restoration, where Jesus changes lives.
Over 2 billion people now have access to a financial market that was once reserved for only the elite and rich of the world. This market is called the Forex market. There are hundreds of people making money every day in the Forex market, right here in Trinidad and Tobago. Thanks to the internet and modern technology, now anyone can trade the Forex market and with a little education, make daily profits. Every day, trillions of dollars are up for grabs in the currency market. Now is the time to learn a new skill that will put money in your pockets for the rest of your life. Let us teach you how you can easily make money from home by trading currencies. Call 681-8339. 681-8339. That's 681-8339. Learn a new skill that will pay you back and empower you daily.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande for the Old Time Gospel Hour, heard every Wednesday night from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For more information, call 753-1113 or email at church668hope@gmail.com. See the Street 919 FM live in studio from your mobile devices or online. On your mobile device app store, download the Periscope app and search the Street 919 FM live. And online in your browser, search www.pscp.tv/the Street 919 FM live. See us live in studio on the Street 919 FM. Come talk with us.
The Street 919 FM is pleased to introduce their Gospel and Worship Church package. This package gives the churches an opportunity to spread the word of the Lord on a frequency which has a wide listenership. If you are interested in being a part of this campaign, please contact our sales department at 628-3460. The Street 919 FM Gospel and Worship Church package.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Simpson's Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpson's Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpson's Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. Again, let me say good morning to all our viewers on YouTube. If you want to see us live in studio, go to your YouTube. In your search bar, Titans of Democracy live stream. All right, so Bruce is here. Let me say good morning to Bruce.
Morning, Sharon. Morning. Good.
And of course, headlines in the Express this morning. What's the headlines?
Charged with conspiracy, judge rules tomorrow on whether to accept Nelson's plea bargaining agreement, deal or no deal.
Excellent. Ruling tomorrow on plea bargain. At 1 p.m. tomorrow, High Court Judge Justice Malcolm Holdip will deliver his ruling on whether he accepts the plea agreement deal arranged between the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution and attorneys representing British Queen's Counsel Vincent Nelson. Breakdown of systems at Superior West Secondary. You know how long I know that breakdown? From the very set go when we saw that video. The children feel they are the teachers in the school and the teachers are the pupils. A complete breakdown of system has led to an intervention at the Superior West Secondary School. The Ministry of Education announced yesterday that it has decided to attach a senior school supervisor 3 to the school from tomorrow to lead a cross-functional team. And I totally agree with that. And what I find was missing in this whole thing is some community police in the school. Sorry to say that. But when we were told that we created monsters, it ain't no lie. We lying? We lying? Registrants presenting fraudulent documents. What did we see? And right here, the chief immigration officer, she spoke to that very rigidly. She said they have measures in place to know if the documents are fraudulent. A number of Venezuelan registrants have had to be taken to task by immigration officials because they have presented fraudulent documents. So said National Security Acting Minister Fitzgerald Hines as he spoke about the registration process for Venezuelans after the Senate sitting yesterday. A time to pity joy. Is it that?
I think so.
Okay. President Paul May Weeks has hailed the tenets of Islam for adding to the strength of Trinidad and Tobago and noted yesterday the coming together of communities for the annual observation of Eid al-Fitr. What I'm telling you?
The whole computer just changed us so.
Venezuelans disappointed over long waiting time. Venezuelan nationals queued up to register at the Queen's Park Oval, Port of Spain yesterday, some having arrived from as early as 4 a.m. With their documents, the line they formed snaked all the way to Nelson Mandela Park. Griffith, questions focus on media association. Police Commissioner Gary Griffith has deemed a statement made by Media Association of Trinidad and Tobago MAT as unfortunate, saying its executive seems, hold on for me, to be more concerned with protecting sources than the lives of citizens. We'll be back to speak on this. This is my topic for today. Empress and son charged with knifing murder. A mother and son have appeared before Scarborough magistrates jointly charged with the August 2018 murder of Uncle Thomas. New High Commissioner of India for Trinidad and Tobago chosen. Trinidad and Tobago will soon have a new High Commissioner of India. The worst getaway driver ever is from Mover. A search is on for a Mover man who abandoned his vehicle during a police chase in South Trinidad on Monday night. Ooh, look a week. Drive-through bandits order burger escape with dollars. A drive-through robbery was carried out at a Burger King outlet located at the Gulf City Mall, Laramie on Monday night. Those are some of the stories in the Gulf Express, in the Guardian. I'm not too sure if I could give you everything. You come back up?
Tanker tragedy.
Bump to the TV.
It's still in my hand.
Go ahead now.
Probe launch into cause of fatal explosion. A parked 40-barrel sludge tanker exploded in the oil fields of Penal on Tuesday, killing lorryman Philip Ramlochan and critically wounding the driver Drigpaul Suku. Venezuelans at IDC on hunger strike. AG moves to abolish preliminary inquiries. Hines, about 850 migrants registered daily. Dedicated CDAP pharmacy for Couva Hospital. Hope I read that right. Kidnapped Jamaican businessman released. Oh, cool. PM meets with BHP executives in Houston.
What?
A new police probe against Annan.
And next one?
And judge to rule on Nelson plea deal.
Nah, boy. And those are some of the stories in the Guardian. Yeah? I can't see. Trinidad and Tobago. Let me tell you what happened in the news day. What story is this I have here? Okay. Alright, so in the news day today, Venezuelan men at IDC going on hunger strike. HEC takes in 21 interns. Health Minister all will be immunized. Hines, all efforts being made to locate Jamaican. And that's a Jamaican man who walked out to the airport that they say ran away from the holding bay, should I say. But his story is that he paid $500 US to an immigration officer. And the last time I sat here, I said he was making arrangements with a lawyer to go in the West and Joseph Station. I beg him, please, and I continue to beg him, please try and make connection with the Commissioner of Police. Please. Or call Roger ACP Roger Alexander. Please. Mom of Smith Hill shooting victim to gunmen, come to me and say sorry. One worker dead, another critical at Maruga explosion. CDAP pharmacy at Couva Hospital. DPP discontinues baby sale case against attorney. Trinidad Petroleum US $720 million loan details will be public. Corporal punishment, verbal abuse at Civil Ross Nursery. And those are some of the stories in the Guardian, the Newsday, sorry. I'm seeing here HGC chair gives own stipend to aspiring doctor. We must motivate youths. And I want to congratulate Newman George, chairman of HDC, for taking his $10,000 stipend and giving all to the young lady who is pursuing her. Let me see, I'll tell you. Right. She is Makisha Simon, a 21-year-old aspiring doctor who has been selling nuts to gather funds to pay for tuition and accommodation at the University of the West Indies, UWI. The donation will ensure the would-be doctor can pay for accommodation and compulsory fees for at least one semester. Speaking to Newsday at the HTC office in South Key, George said he was a Newsday reporter. He saw a Newsday reporter on the young woman's plight and felt it was his calling to assist her. He said he thought her efforts to gather funds for her tuition was admirable. I have been to university and I have 3 daughters who have been through university, and I know the cost of education. That is what motivates me, George said. We have to motivate young people. When we don't help them to open a door for them, you don't know which door they will end up opening. And that's true. So hats off to you, Newman. Well done. A good deed. But she said she will continue selling her nuts and so on because in other words, she wants to say while she's happy for the $10,000, she wants to continue. She don't want to be asking for handouts and so on, and making it look as though, well, I can't get up and get for my own self. Yeah. And I want to applaud her for that. So, but sometimes we do things. The young man who would have came here also with his plight for the going away to study, I can't remember what it was, the young man from Laventille. Sometimes, I don't want to hit nobody, no hard lash, but sometimes we must remember to say thank you. He came here, we had a discussion. Some people started to donate. I gave him $100 US and so on. People came at the family day, ready and willing to give their donation. From that day he came here, he never even called me back to say, well, if we didn't see on the papers that somebody is funding his, how should I call it? I hope Madman listening so he could call him back and tell him that I expected him, and I told him that. I invited him to the sports and I expected him to come back here to tell us what was going on and how things develop. Not even a phone call to say, well, this happened and so on. But, say what? But I hope the young lady continue to pursue her doctor, how should I say it? Her aspiration of becoming a doctor. Hats off to her. It's 5:50 a.m. We don't have any news today. I'm supposed to have a guest in at 6 or something like that. I am hoping that the person comes to talk about, it's an accountant, managing your funds and so on. So Trinidad and Tobago, here we are. Now, Griffith questions focus on media association. But I want to read this one first. Matt police move can criminalize all. But no. Should I read that? Or should I read the Annan story? What move should I take? Okay. We'll still go to the Annan story. Let me just say that I'll take the Griffith questions. Focus on Media Association. Police Commissioner Gary Griffith has deemed statements made by the Media Association of Trinidad and Tobago, MAT, it's unfortunate, saying its executive seems to be more concerned with protecting sources than the lives of citizens. In a news release issued yesterday following one issued by Matt, Griffith was critical of the organization's statement and the views expressed by its president, Dr. Sheila Rampersad. The Matt release on the seizure of the phone of UNC activist Devon Maraj was signed by the Matt executive. The police release stated the Matt hierarchy seems more concerned with protecting sources rather than protecting thousands of persons, in this case children, teachers and parents whose safety could have been at risk when someone sent bomb threats to 5 secondary schools across Trinidad and Tobago on May 24th, 2019 in the Express. I'm on...
Today?
No.
I was saying?
On Saturday, sorry.
Right.
Oh, not Saturday, yesterday. You read the story? The whole story?
No.
Okay. The cop says the MAT president seemed to be speaking for herself, as he is sure all the right-thinking journalists agree that when it comes to possible threats and acts of terrorism, no right-thinking journalists would talk about source protection. As these same journalists and reporters have children, and they would wish that the TTPS does all in its power to target and bring perpetrators to justice and not hide possible suspects under source protection policy. The release stated that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service TTPS was duty-bound to protect the lives of all, and in this regard, Griffith believed that instead of criticizing the TTPS for doing its investigation, MAT should have been more responsible and worked with the organization. The release noted that everyone was entitled to their opinion. However, it questioned why MAT didn't meet with the TTPS on this issue. If Ms. Rampersad was serious instead of making a public pronouncement, she would have sought to have dialogue on the matter with him, as this has been customary by members of the past executive. The Commissioner wishes to summarize by advising the new executive that one of the main aspects of media is communication, the release read. Neither journalist nor reporter. The Commissioner also questioned why the organization, I was about to ask that, was taking up the fight on behalf of Devon Maraj. The job of MAT is to speak on behalf of journalists. However, Sheila Rampersad has taken up the fight on behalf of Devon Maraj, who is neither a journalist nor a reporter. The COP says no one can appoint themselves as a journalist just because they blog on social media. Commissioner Griffith is therefore questioning what is Ms. Rampersad's affiliation or interest for her to be speaking on behalf of Maraj. Given that Maraj is not a journalist, reporter, on what grounds did the MAT president then send the release? Whose interest is she really seeking with the statement? The release read. The release also stated that MAT's comment was in contrast to Justice C. Prasad's recent statement that persons must be held accountable for what they post on social media, especially if a crime is committed. So persons can threaten to ignite bombs to kill thousands of innocent children, but Matt sends a release stating the importance of not revealing a source rather than trying to reveal the criminals in this act. This is very unfortunate, the release added. Now, Trinidad and Tobago. Before I go to the whole issue, let me just say, how the hell Sheila Rampasad reached to represent Devon Mirage? Sheila Rampasad is a lawyer. Devon Mirage is charged for something. If you didn't do anything wrong, what is your problem? If you did not do anything wrong, what is your problem? I'm just asking. The police must have a reason why they would have seized Devon Mirage's phone. I don't think they're mad people. Let me tell you something today. Where internet is concerned, every single thing you do where the internet is concerned can be traced.
Yep.
Whether it's on your phone, on your PC, whatever, it can be traced. So some of y'all who feel that you send out a WhatsApp message and it gone viral all over, it can be traced to you, the original sender, the mischief makers. So if Devon Mirage doesn't have anything to hide, you will have no concern or bother if a child should take your phone to dig in it. But if for some reason you have something to hide, then you will speak like that. And let us suppose that that bomb threat that was made was actually true. Today, how many of those children would have been deceased? What are we doing in this country? And we're looking at the other countries that are bombing up churches and temples and this and that, and malls and schools and shootings. The police commissioner and the police have their work to do. And I continue to sit here and say to Trinidad and Tobago and the world that listen to us, the police commissioner, Gary Griffith, is not a fool. The gentleman knows what he is about. And you can safely see there's no politics in it. Well, that's what I see. I don't know what the others see. We have an issue in this country where crime is concerned. Crime of all form or fashion. All right? We had actors for a very long time. We have an original. But for some reason, there are some people in this country who are hell-bent on seeing Trinidad and Tobago go to hell in a handbasket because of politics. Devon Mirage and the UNC and Kamla Prasad Bisesa, you all had your day. You all had your day. PNM got voted out of office. Did you ever see any PNM activist or any PNM member or any PNM MPs behave in the manner that we see some of these people behaving? The Facebook, social media is only hate and more hate. Sometimes I read some of the comments directed to African people. It's disgusting. And if I was the government, I would have cut off Facebook for Trinidad and Tobago. I'd have blocked it off. And any other social media that continues to interfere with our whole issues, I would have done that. It is sickening. All right? This is my take. So this morning, or since yesterday, I've been listening. Sheila Rampasad takes a matte letterhead. Is it so? You write a letter on behalf of Matt? What is the role and function of Devon Maraj? He's a journalist, or he writes in the newspaper?
But Sharon, something as serious as that, the police should himself have to come to him for his phone. He should have taken the phone and say, here what is going on. This is the call I get or the message I get or whatever it is. And here, see if you could trace that back to see what is really going on. That is not no jokey thing. A bomb scare is a very serious thing, and it wasn't just one school. I know you come in to defend, and I read the story on the news yesterday, and we discussed it in part yesterday. I didn't read the article itself, but to me it is very disgusting that she would even come to say anything.
I am trying to understand.
Had it been a school that your daughter was attending, then what? How would you have thought about it?
But that's what he said in the release. The journalists, they have children going to school.
You feel, and the thing about it is, as you said, so all right, let me say the police did not take this serious, and there was a bomb, and it went off.
Bruce Wayne remembers September 11th. When was it? How many years ago? How many years ago?
It was a few years well.
Well, it was said and it's alleged that there was warning of this fiasco going to happen, and they didn't take it serious. And we had fatalities in the United States of America. I wonder if people remember that. This is going too far now. And people must be held accountable for their mischief. And if you feel you can take up a phone and buy a SIM card and make your mischief, go along. Bam bam, go see him.
And even though this individual is not credible in any way because he's like king of fake news, it's still a serious thing that needs to be checked by the police. It needs to be checked. Well, they playing with people's lives here. We feel it is.
Bruce, let me tell you this. I think I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I feel in my heart that crime is a business, one. This sudden hike in crime was something went wrong. And some people know what I'm talking about. And it get out of hand. You hear what I'm telling you? That's how I feel, and I'm speaking out loud today. But before I say any more, Former Attorney General Anand Ramlogan is the subject of a new police probe involving an ongoing criminal case. This was confirmed by top police and legal sources to Guardian Media on Monday. Sources say that they are probing a case in which Ramlogan allegedly contacted someone involved in the criminal case. The incident reportedly took place 9 days after Ramlogan was charged with money laundering, corruption and misbehavior in public office, together with former United National Congress UNC Senator Gerald Ramdeen in another matter. They have since been placed on over $1 million bail on those charges. Guardian Media has been reliably informed that the new matter involving Ramlogan is now the subject of a parallel investigation by officers of the Anti-Corruption Bureau. Guardian Media has been reliably informed that investigators are in the process of obtaining records of 3 phone calls made on April 24th and April 26th and April 29th. Based on that information, police will then determine how they proceed with the case. Sources indicate that a police report was made to an inspector at the Anti-Corruption Investigation Bureau after the first phone call. Both Ramlogan and the other individuals allegedly involved in the latest matter are expected to be interviewed by police over the next few weeks. Contacted for a response, Ramlogan at first said he had no comments, but later responded via email saying the allegations were ridiculous and incredible. Trinidad and Tobago, I feel we're going mad. I feel we're going or we're gone mad. But my real issue this morning is with Matt. Let me tell you why. Our ads are coming up. And I have a guest in studio today. So I will take the guest, and after we'll come back to our scheduled program. But my issue this morning is with Matt. So many things happen in this country where Matt closed their eyes to. They could send a pre-action protocol letter for me this morning. I am business. And not one word has been said or is being said about the behavior of some people on radio. Whether it be hosts, callers, or whatever, comments being made. Not a word. So Devon Maraj is so important in this country that it's worthy for Matt to write on behalf of Devon. Who is writing on behalf of the behavior of some of the talk show hosts? Huh? Who is talking on behalf of them? Who is trying to correct them? But you run to talk on behalf of Devon Maraj. Every day you put on your radio, you turn your radio, you hear some of the most ridiculous behavior. Not one word from Matt. But the police doing their work, Matt jump in. Well, I shouldn't say Matt. Sheila Rampasa jumps in. All here. We upside down in this country. We upside down in this country. Just remember that. We're going to the break. The ads are coming up. Don't shift your dial.
It's the main event. It's the annual Matlock Fisherman Fest featuring the boss himself, Iowa George.
Come in front for your blessings. Come in front for your blessings. The water blessings.
Alongside a cast of top radio DJs, including Tech Sounds, Spooky, Nigel Bob, Trapstar, DJ Sky, and many more. Gates open from 6 p.m. and we're fetting till the next next morning. This year, a small entrance fee will be collected. So hurry and get your $100 ticket from Darrell's Famous Foods, Valencia, Arima, Randy, and all bars on the North Coast. Also look out for the Matla tickets for $60 from committee members. Remember, on Saturday, 29 June, the only place to be is the annual Matla Fisherman Fest. Then on Sunday, 30th June, we introduce for the first time Matla Fisherman Cool Down from 11 a.m. till midnight. Admission is free. So come early to secure your space. For more information, call the Matla Fisherman Hotline at 361-1752.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
News from the street.
News from the street.
From the Street 919FM news team.
Delivering the facts on the biggest stories.
Informing you on matters of public interest.
Preparing you to face the world throughout the day, every day.
Current affairs.
Politics.
Public service announcements.
Sports, business, and more.
Major newscasts at 7 a.m.,
10 a.m.,
noon,
and 4 p.m.
News from the street.
The street news team of Jason Shields,
Rebecca Elias,
Sharon Felix,
Jason Thomas.
We keep you in the know.
We keep you in the know Monday to Friday.
News from the street. The Street 919 FM News.
News from the street.
We let you know what's happening.
Here's what's happening.
Enhance your home today. Give yourself the comfort and style that you crave with furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited at two locations, number 51 Rushworth Street, San Fernando, and number 101 Craignash Village, Princestown. Select furniture with intricate designs and colors that give your home or office that special look. Visit or call today, 652-2542. Stylus Furniture Limited, for the style in you.
The Street 919 FM is pleased to introduce their Gospel and Worship Church package. This package gives the churches an opportunity to spread the word of the Lord on a frequency which has a wide listenership. If you are interested in being a part of this campaign, please contact our sales department at 628-3460. The Street 919 FM Gospel and Worship Church package.
You want to find something great to do with your Tuesday nights? You want to learn and understand the true reason for Jesus? Then join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. for the program, This Same Jesus, the program that puts Jesus in his rightful place in our hearts and in our homes. Let's bring church home to you. Join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. with your hosts, Kempes and Kevin. Be inspired, be blessed right here on the Street 91.9 FM.
Falling in love with Jesus.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday at 8:05 to 8:55 a.m. right here on the Street 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Come talk with us.
Real issues, hard talk.
Real talk on the Street 919 FM.
right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back, and I have a guest in studio who's here today to talk to us about money. Let me say good morning. Introduce yourself.
Hi, good morning, Trinidad and this one.
Hey.
Hi, good morning, Trinidad and Tobago, and thanks for having me, Sharon.
You're welcome.
Introduce myself. I'm Sonia Scares. I'm Sonia. Sorry about that. I'm Sonia Scares, an accountant for over 20 years, and I really want to talk to small business owners on things that they need to know, things like their taxes that they need to file, when they need to file it, what are some of the benefits for them, and especially how we have this amnesty that's happening now, especially for annual return, and we're supposed to have another one coming on for taxes. I want to share some information on that.
Okay, go right ahead. Go right ahead. The mic is yours.
Okay, first of all, I want to talk to the small business owners that are sole traders. A lot of you guys don't even know that when you register for sole trading, you first of all need to walk in. When you get your legal affairs document which says that you're a sole trader, now this is your business name, you need to walk into Board of Inland Revenue and something called sync in, which you tell the Board of Inland Revenue that this business is linked to my personal BIR number, because as a sole trader you are using the same BIR number that's your personal BIR number.
You need to tell them what is a sole trader first, because there are some people who say, what you talking about? Sole trader? Tell them what is a sole trader first.
A sole trader is one who owns a business by yourself. You are responsible for that business. You have no partner with you. You have no director with you. You are the sole proprietor of that business. You are responsible for all your losses. You're responsible for all your profits. And from your profits, you pay the government. If it's under $1 million of profits, you pay 25% of that to the government. If it's over $1 million, you pay 30% of that to the government. You share no losses or anything with anybody else. You are responsible for that. You pay health surcharge of $429 a year. Broken down, it's like $107.25 every quarter, and your quarters are March, June, September, and December.
When you say you pay NIS,
not NIS, health
surcharge. Sorry. Who are you paying that for? The company, or
you're paying on behalf of yourself?
Self. Okay,
yes, you're paying on behalf of yourself. Nice. $107.25 a quarter. You are also responsible for business levy. If your income goes over $360,000 for that year, you need to pay business levy of 0.6% of your income every quarter. Yes. Yes.
Learning. Only I hear that. Go ahead.
As a sole trader also, you need to file your income tax return by the 30th of April of the following year. In other words, a good example is 2018. You have to file that. If you owe the government taxes, you had until 30th of April 2019 to pay your taxes.
And if you
if you don't pay him on time, from the 1st of May, you start to incur interest. If you don't owe any taxes or you haven't done any business on that business account, you have until the 31st of October to file.
Okay.
If you don't file by the 31st of October, you start to incur $100 every 6 months for not filing it on time. Yes.
So, that is sole traders.
Yes.
So what about other business? With directors and so on and so on and so on.
All right. If you're a limited liability company in which you have a minimum of 2 directors and a maximum of how many directors you want to have, you have to file your income tax return by the same 30th of April 2019 if you owe the government any taxes. If you don't, you have until the 31st of October. But what is nice about the limited liability company, that you cannot be sued alone. You have to sue the company. So you remove yourself more or less as like a sole trader. They can be sued and things can be taken from them. You have to take things from the company. So it's a little bit better if you have a company than if you're a sole trader. This is a lot better for you. But you're responsible for your taxes. You file your taxes, like as I said before, on the 30th of April or on the 31st of October if you don't owe any taxes. You still pay if it's under $1 million, you pay 25% of your profits, and over $1 million, the same 30%. You have one thing that most limited liability companies will forget, is that you have to file an annual return, which is due on the anniversary date of your company. So if your company is registered, let's say on the 31st of October 2017, by the 31st of October 2018, you need to file that annual return.
And let me tell you this, plenty of us forget to do it.
Yes.
And have to pay a lot of money.
$300 a month.
And
yes.
people don't know that, so they run and they open a company.
Yes.
I don't want to have a company, you know. But there are things that you have to continue doing.
Yes.
And I know some people who went up to all 9,000.
You start to call money yet. You start to call money for some people. But what is nice is that we have an amnesty happening right now.
So if you missed a year or two, you can go in and pay.
You can go in and pay now from May 1st to the end of October. You can go and pay.
So
you can file. Yeah, you have the amnesties for that couple of months. Yeah, May, June, July, and August. 4 months. People still are not lining up as yet to pay, but they're going to run the last week in August.
Yeah.
So please go look and see when your company has been registered and file your annual return. You have until the 31st of October.
So let me ask you a question. So if you're missing annual returns for over 4 years, 5 years, the amnesty stands for you.
Yes.
Okay,
good. You can go and file them.
Good. You all hear that? Mm-hmm. You all hear that, eh? You need to go out and do your business. So all of you all who have companies, go and file your annual return.
Yes.
Let me ask you about the Green Fund levy. How is that done? Can you tell us on that?
If you are a limited liability company, for the first 3 years of your business, you pay the Green Fund taxes, and that is based on your income every quarter, and that is 0.3% of your income every quarter, and your quarters are March, June, September, and December.
Okay. So if your company is opened, let us say 2014, you had nothing 2014, 15, 16.
No income.
No income.
No business was happening on that account. Yeah. You have no income. You have no Green Fund to pay. It's on the income you make.
So in 2019, 2018, you start getting an income.
Please pay your Green Fund.
And that is how much?
0.3% of the income you make for every quarter.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
From the 4th year of your business, you start to pay both Green Fund and the business levy.
Right. Let me ask you another question. How is VAT paid on your company?
VAT is paid on the income you received and on the purchases you make. So in other words, you might invoice people don't like to deal with it like this, but it's based on your invoice in a client. People like to decide, I'm only going to pay VAT when I get paid from that client, but it's on your invoice that you pay on. You pay your income on. So you invoice a client for $3,000, your VAT is, let's say, $450, you owe the government that $450. But you pay the difference, you pay the VAT based on the income and the purchases you make. So you might have had telephone, you might have your T&Tech bill, you net off the two, and that is what you pay VAT on. Yes.
Wait. We have to talk.
No, your VAT from 2018, I think on the 1st of January 2018, if your income is over $500,000 or you intend to make $500,000, that is when you go and get VAT registered. People are telling themselves that they need to just go and get VAT registered. No, it does not happen like that.
No.
You have to be making $500,000, or you hope to make that $500,000, that you go and get VAT registered.
A woman will sell her precious body for a small piece of paper. It carries a lot of weight for that
We have to seriously speak. Let me say good morning to Anthony Providence as my man of business, but I've heard it before.
Okay.
So I'm happy that you're here explaining to people, because some people don't know. Some of the new persons getting into business.
Yes, there's nothing which guides you about it.
No.
Yeah, there's nothing which guides you.
So they don't know. So it's once you put that VAT registration number on your invoice.
You're supposed to be invoicing people.
And then you pay
the difference between your income and the purchases you have made for that period.
Excellent. Nice. But for you not to pay all of that and you do your purchases, you must show documentation.
You don't have to show it to the Board of Inland Revenue. They expect you to put down to be on this kind of thing, but they can audit you. They can call for an audit, especially if you're having too many VAT refunds. They can call for an audit.
Okay, great.
And they have privy to your bank statements, so you really can't run away from it to say show your income.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I have no problem with that. Excellent. I wonder if we have anybody out there want to give us any calls to talk about money. Only we going back to the bacchanal, we're going back to that, but let's talk about, too many times we have persons talking about, I want a contract.
Yes.
I ain't getting a contract. Small man ain't getting a contract, but the small man, I know how much work it is when you have to go to look for the company, to open the company to get the contract. And when you get the contract, all that entails, you have to pay NIS for your workers, health surcharge for your workers.
Yes.
You have to pay the green fund
for the first 3 years.
And you have to pay your VAT.
If you're VAT registered.
If you're VAT registered. Let me take a call, Miss New Village?
Yes, sweetheart.
You have a company?
Listen, girl, good morning to you guests there.
Good morning.
Right. We have a NGO. Right. NGO is we do senior citizen luncheon, but we had registered the group. Well, I know that every year for the 12th of May I have to send in I think $130 or something like that.
For what?
But
for what?
Every year you have to pay that. I'm asking everybody now. Yeah, because when you register, if it doesn't pay on that date, you have to pay $300 and something. That's all. Because they put it as a company,
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Every year is your annual return.
But as an NGO, she has to file the annual return. If she doesn't file it on time, she's probably talking she missed 1 month, and that's why she had to pay $340.
No, but she says
I never miss.
No, I don't know where that $130 is coming from.
I never miss.
Wait, Miss New Village. What are you paying $130 for? I know it's $40.
No, I don't know. It's a non-governmental.
It's $40, Miss New Village.
Okay, but what I have here
read it for me.
Right. I hereby certify that the above mentioned company, I have an article incorporation which attached was incorporated on the right. But I have here that if it doesn't pay at a certain time, let me see, I'm looking for it. But I would send it for you if I don't get it right now. I don't want to keep back on people who wants to know. But I'm saying it's non-governmental, it's non-financial, and we give out. We continue giving out year by year, but we still have to file that.
No, but wait.
Yes, you have to file the annual return. Regardless of NGO, you have to file the annual return.
Hold on, Miss New Village. Where do you pay that $130? Where do you go to pay that?
I send it just right. But I have it here. Every year before March 12th, we have to pay $140.
Where? Where?
Well, the person who had done the all the and we get our receipt, so I will have to look to know where it goes.
Miss New Village. Miss New Village. They're robbing you.
No, but she probably has to pay the guy a little bit of money to go and stand up in that line. Probably that is it.
It is $40.
But she probably has to pay the guy.
$40, not $140. It is $40 that you go to the
Ministry of Legal Affairs.
$40 a year. If you miss your date for the every month, you pay $300 after that.
Yeah.
So if you're not missing, it is $40. So the person taking $100 from you every year for to buy tea and breakfast and pay passage.
You see, we don't go. We get somebody to do it. So I don't even mind that, but I just want to make sure that I'm on the right track because and I think I understand what the lady is saying, right? Because it's non-governmental and even so. But then I will discuss that. I will see about that after.
Okay.
Right.
Very well, my dear darling.
Okay.
You see? It is $40 to renew your annual returns every year at Legal Affairs. I have NGO. Titans of Democracy is an NGO. Okay. Yeah, every year. It is an NGO. I have a company. So I don't have to pay my annual return every year on the date. And when you miss that date, and I think you get a little grace period if it's like a few days. One month from the anniversary date. So if you go over the month, that's when you start to pay $300 every month. Oh Lord, it has scheming everything, boy, Lord. Callers, call me up. Miss New Village just learned something. Caller, good morning.
Morning.
Hey, darling, how you going, honey?
Good, Madam Honorable. Your guest here, Miss Sonia, I will call you after the show. I have something for you.
Who, me?
Helen Ben.
Oh, yes, darling.
I will call you after the show. I have something for you.
Wait, I saw you at the sports day?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
No, but sticking to the court there, your guest there, Miss Sonia.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to remember if I saw you.
Of course you saw me.
And that's and I remember, yes.
You're mad? You're crazy?
Talk to my accountant.
Yes, tell her no. I'm telling her I will call her after the show.
Oh,
I have
okay.
something for her.
Okay, good. Okay,
tell her lock it up, Sonia.
Oh, Miss Ben.
Yes, my darling. I'll call you after the
How
show.
are you?
I'm good. I'll call you after the show.
Okay.
Okay, God bless. I'm listening to you all.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, darling. You're well-known, girl. Yeah. Anybody else call us up, man? We're talking money today. How to do it. Well, remember, we have an amnesty, eh? So we have the amnesty for the annual returns and so on until October. I want to talk a little bit more on that. Yeah. So go ahead. You go ahead. In terms of the annual return, some companies, when you register, you forget that you have to file for secretary. It's supposed to be 1 month after you register, but you can do the secretary the same time you register in the company. Now is the time to do the secretary if you have not done it before. During this amnesty period, you can do it. Excellent. Yeah. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Wonderful program.
Good morning.
My question is, if you started a company but never was able to start doing business, how does that affect your taxes?
Now, if you started the company, you had no business happening, you still need to file the annual return, and you still need to file the corporation tax return every year and do it as a nil return. But you need to file. If you don't, you pay $1,000 every 6 months until you file it.
Okay, thank you.
So you need to file it, yes.
All right, thank you.
I hope all you're listening. You see, they wanted this ball, but they ain't getting nothing. What's going on here, Bruce? What's going? Come. It cut off just so. It's not charging or what? You know? You see? Why these people just do that? I swear one of these days I'll have an outburst on the radio and they will want to know if I'm going mad. One, and secondly, you might hear me again. Big people this behave like little children. I don't know why. If you want to come to work, walk with your charger. What you taking out and interfering for? To disrupt my program. Gosh, boy, Right. So, guys, hold a little bit for the phone to come back on. Or you can call me on 466-5391 by the time. All right, so we're taking your calls on overseas 718-874-3860. Let me see, Bruce, come on, see if you could put back on this, if it would go back on now for me, please.
People will laugh, they will cheat. People don't care who they hurt or be. A woman will sell her precious body for a small piece of paper. It carries a lot of weight. For that great almighty dollar. Talking about, I know that money.
Yes, so we back up and running. 3420081 7711791. Come on, give me the calls. Caller, good morning.
Sharon?
Yes?
And good morning to Miss Ben.
Good morning. So,
not Miss
no,
Ben,
Miss
Miss Scarce.
Miss Scarce. Sonia Scarce.
I'm Christian you, but very good. What I wanted to say, I worked with an accountant, and what I had found was that the sole traders, normally the receipts, like they don't see the importance of keeping receipts. I don't know if you want to speak about that.
Okay. Sole traders, or even as a company, you need to keep your receipts for at least 7 years. So you need to keep them. We have a problem these days with those flimsy receipts we're getting from shops. Please copy it immediately, because you have to keep your receipts for 7 years.
Long ago they said write out, and they don't
we've
write
gone
it.
techie now, but the paper that you use and the ink, it's so you need to copy those receipts. Yes.
A few days. No, but on your mic, you ain't talking about this money thing at all. So you have to copy. I know when you buy thing at price, but you're famous at to copy, because in no time,
the bills
is fade. That's why I like my handwritten bill.
You can't write all those things we want to buy from price, but when we can finish, right?
Girl, I ain't care now. I want to write it. We can't find, let's see what. So we have 1 minute and 40 seconds. So you can call me up. Let's talk about taxes, your companies, and so on. I can take one more call before we go to the break. Or don't afraid to call, and don't wait until Miss Kes go on to come and ask me. So Sharon, what she say again? I will tell all you I can't remember. Right. Sonia Scarce is the founder, managing director, and head consultant at Sonia Scarce and Company Limited, where she works with clients to ensure they meet their statutory financial obligations. Caller, good
morning, lady there.
Morning, Mano, you have a company?
No, I was just thinking about all these people selling marijuana and all that. If they pay anything, and why do they pay? If they know that they're selling, why don't charge them?
All right, Mano.
Mano, take win. Take win, Mano. Oh, good a week. Oh, gosh. Guys, you're going to a break. Don't shift your dial. I never see more.
A woman will sell her precious body for a small piece of paper. It carries a lot of weight. For that great almighty dollar.
We know the streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Join Pastor Kelvin Harry Narayan and friends right here on the Street 919 FM every first, second, and third Sundays in the month from 8:05 p.m. to 8:55 p.m. for the Way, the Truth, the Life Ministry. For further information, call 686-3845 or 770-9915. God bless you.
When
it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins, Empress Judy and Associates provide the best assessment services and nutritional supplements you need. Health and Wealth Lifestyle can help you to live your life to the fullest where your health is concerned. We encourage you to make healthy lifestyle changes. Come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle and have your blood and body analysis done. Experience our amazing ionic foot detox, which is followed by a soothing foot massage. Located at number 254 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Numbers to call 1-868-288-1108 or 1-868-275-8359. Join us on the street 909 FM every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. where we bring you information and education all about your health. Remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
See the Street 919 FM live in studio from your mobile devices or online. On your mobile device app store, download the Periscope app and search the Street 919 FM live. And online in your browser, search www.pscp.tv/the Street 919 FM live. See us live in studio on the Street 919 FM. Come talk with us.
We don't have to suffer.
Mother Nature, we sell herbs. 29 different herbs, they are all in tablet form. We have these herbs that will remove all this sickness from our system. In other words, no human being could subject someone get sick. We could only get sick by what get into the system. Some of us could attract things from our parents, but it is not us. Anything inside of us that is not us must come out. In 6 weeks' time, you will no longer be a diabetic.
Mother Nature has cured me, but twofold. It was a twofold thing. It cured the asthma and it cured my diverticulitis problem in the colon.
Call us now, 623-3300, 736-9872. Call now. We do deliveries at any part of Trinidad and Tobago. Mother Nature, located at the corner of Park and St. Vincent Street, Port of Spain.
We don't have to suffer to die. No way.
The Street 919 FM is pleased to introduce their Gospel and Worship Church package. This package gives the churches an opportunity to spread the word of the Lord on a frequency which has a wide listenership. If you are interested in being a part of this campaign, please contact our sales department at 628-3460. The Street 919 FM Gospel and Worship Church package.
Simpson's Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpson's Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners' cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpson's Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Some people got to have it. Some people really need it. Listen to me, y'all. Do things, bad things with it. Well, you wanna do things, good things with it. Yeah. People will steal from their mother. People will rob their own brother. People can't even walk the streets because they'll never know in the world they're gonna meet. For that green, almighty dollar, that money. People will lie, they will cheat. People don't care who they hurt or be. A woman will sell her precious body for a small piece of paper. It carries a lot of weight. For that green.
All right, so we are back. And of course, I have Sonia.
Scarce.
Just like scarce.
Just how it looks.
And of course, she is an accountant by profession.
Yeah.
She has her own manager. She's the managing director of her own firm, head consultant at Sonia Scares and Company Limited. So if you're looking for an accountant, she's right here with me this morning. You want to give them your number?
Yes, you can contact me at 746-3457 or via email at sonia.scares@gmail.com.
Excellent. Only get all the information for free, eh? You didn't have to pay one black cent. We're going back to the lines. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sean.
Good morning, tall man.
How are you doing?
You must call, eh?
Yeah, if I don't call at this program, something really wrong with me.
Yes.
If I don't have company in my phone, Sean, the rhythm of car about children or something, I don't call. Sean.
Yes.
I went to find out from Sonia. And before I go to Sonia, let me say something about the government, the past and present. Do they have anything, asking a question, do they have anything to put in place, like if workers, the average foreman like myself or somebody out there who working in whether in feedback or in any small business or in any business, any large business, any business on the whole, if they go to NS, I know this the workers, it's their responsibility to make sure the NS being paid. But does it have anything in place that if the employer does not pay the NS for the worker, let me say the worker is not accurate with the system and doesn't follow, and after leaving the work, maybe some years pass and they're looking forward for the NS, or when they get old and looking forward for the NS, they have none or very little. Does it have something in place, or should it have something in place that the government can investigate that company or workplace or what have you, right? To retrieve that person NS or to bring that employer to bear, or should it have something in place? Or I don't know. Tell me something before I get into my next part.
Yes, Tallman. As an employer, it's your duty to really pay or deduct and pay over the NIS for your employees. If you don't, there's a penalty of $1,000. Now, each NIS office has a compliance department, and once you go and you make a complaint that you have made your contributions and is not showing up on their system, they can take action by coming and investigate that company. If the company is still functioning, that's the other thing you have to bear in mind, because sometimes businesses close down. So once a company is functioning, NIS has a compliance department, they will come and investigate.
All right.
And what about you paying for yourself?
Well, that's an old thing that we've been fighting so long for. Government has not decided what they really want, if it's voluntary contributions for people like the sole traders who cannot pay NIS to themselves. So it has not been passed as yet. I think it's still a green paper, not too sure what happened with it, but it's still that you can't pay contributions for yourself as a sole trader.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tallman.
Yeah, all right. When I used to work taxi, I work in taxi. I went into NS several times and it's not taking any contributions with it. No, we can't pay. But
yeah, they can't pay. They can't.
I really don't know, and I wanted to pay real bad. Anyhow, I'm making a statement. Persons who have companies or now get into the business are owning companies. Let me tell you something. Do the right way. There's no wrong way to do it. Do the right way. You understand? And it is a lot of hard work. Now, persons that watch, it's not something glamorous. When people on the outside looking in think they have a company, they feel it's just so things that happen. No, it don't happen just so. You understand? It's real hard work to run a company. I know it firsthand now. You understand?
You have to be up and down, up and down. NIS, health surcharge, ground down here. Oh God!
Past 11 nights and now reaching home. Is when other people enjoying life, you working. It's real hard work. You understand? So don't envy people who try and who have a small company and all they feel they can tax them, or you feel that's why some business people that's rather dead than to pay taxes. You understand? Because they know the hell they go through on a daily basis to come to give up this just so. And you understand? It's real hard work, and people understand. You see the information what I get this morning? Take it. If you want to get this type of business, which is real hard work, take the advice.
You know, they take it, you know. Solman was one calling. I'm a company and I ain't got it. You see now? Work. You have to work hard for the little bit of money.
But real, Sean, it's real hard work. And most of the time I carry persons with me when I go in on my business because I'm so sad. You understand? When driving is concerned, I don't make sure that people in the car, you understand? Because they could fall asleep at the wheel. Yes, and the other pace themselves is real hard work. Boy, unless persons get into this, they wouldn't understand fully what we're speaking about this morning. Unless they get into it. But I love your program. You're doing a great job as usual, Sonia. Sharon, you're doing a great job. Looking at listening.
Thank you very much.
Right?
Well, my dear, you have 6 more minutes with me, so I want you to talk to the listeners. We will talk off air, you know. I think I see you well. All she the bio big, you know. I see him represented the CARICOM Secretariat in Mexico as part of an 8-week project. Ole.
So I can hablar.
Yeah, can hablar. I think we need to put something in place in terms of you wanted to do yourself, you wanted to do a workshop.
Workshops, yeah. Try to do these workshops.
I'll talk to you. I think you need to come and talk to my women's league.
Oh, great.
Yes,
yeah.
I will invite you. Caller, good morning. Morning.
The lady there is taking NIS questions.
Yes.
I wanted to find out Now, if a husband is working and a wife is pregnant, normally she gets NIS because of her husband. I wanted to find out if it does go the other way around. If the husband does get NIS because of the wife.
No, he doesn't get NIS because of the wife. All he gets is, I think it's 2 weeks vacation leave. He 10 days vacation he gets. Paternity leave, you call it. While she will get 10 days. 2 days. You get 10 days now. He gets 10 days. And but she still gets 3 months. But if, no, he doesn't get any money, no. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to find out because somebody was telling me yes.
You want to go in the man's bank account?
No, she was telling me yes because the wife will get because of him, so she will get because of her.
No,
so I wanted to. I'd rather get that clear up.
How the wife getting because of him? The wife is entitled to.
She's pregnant. When she make a baby.
Right. Once you're working,
normally they will get NIS because of the husband. Yeah. So she was telling me the other way around too. I said, huh?
Well, it's a good thing you call.
All right, thank you.
All right. A little bit confused with that, because if you're working, you can't claim for NIS.
No.
You have
it's
to be
on your
working
contributions.
on your contributions that you will get NIS, not because of him.
But it's come with all kind of things. You can't fix with them.
Yeah, but
people always try to think ahead. Can't fix with them.
Guys, we getting ready to wrap up. I'm seeing callers. You know, the line was open all the time for all the callers. Linda, we see the same thing I say. Let me take this one quick caller. Good morning. I hardly hearing you, sir.
I'm going to talk about this morning. Why is this not taking things from people who have short business?
Okay, I think.
I don't think NIS money from people who have short business.
All right, let her answer off here, but we have to close up on the interview. Tallman would have spoken to that a while ago, right?
Yeah. They can't NIS. You can't pay NIS as a sole trader.
No. And as she said, there is something in the pipeline waiting to see what will come of it, and I will raise it too at my end to find out, because it's something I am very concerned about.
A lot of sole traders are punishing because of that. Yeah.
So my dear, give a closing comment, and we have to speak. We have to speak.
Yeah, listeners, I just want to emphasize how important it is for you to file your taxes. The other problem you tend to have is when you want income, you want a tender, and you have to get income tax clearance, you have to get VAT clearance. And in order to get your clearances, you need to be compliant. You have to file your corporation taxes or your income tax returns for the last 6 years. Taxi drivers who get into accidents and you have to get insurance money, you have to get a tax clearance.
Tell them.
Please pay your health surcharge every year because it comes back to haunt you, and file that income tax return. Yes.
Thank you very much, Sonia.
Thanks for having me.
But we will speak because I need you to come speak to my ladies.
Yes.
We have to talk about money.
Yes.
This is the year to make some money. So Trinidad and Tobago, that was Miss Sonia Scares. Yeah? An accountant by trade, and you can do business with her. Give them back your numbers again. Give them back the numbers.
Quickly, 746-3457, or via email at Sonia, SONIA, .scarce, which is SCARCE, @gmail.com.
Excellent. So thank you very much, Sonia.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes.
They talk.
You talk. Come talk with us. On the street.
919 FM.
Some people got to have it. Some people really
Hear the drums echoing tonight, and she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. Gotta take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. The wild dogs cry out in the night as they grow restless, longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right, sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. We're gonna take some time to do the things we never
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, you got it here on a Eid holiday, talking money. Yeah, what best time to do so? So we're going back to our program at this time, and I want to continue. I want to open the lines to take the calls. I hope that you all were listening and taking notes to what I read in reference to Griffith Question's Focus of Media Association. Now, let me say this. I know I might be chastised, but I really want to say it. And if I don't, I'll be very deceitful. As a talk show host, you need to be extremely responsible. And I'm saying this, I know some people might feel, oh, I'm a talk show host for how many years and so on. You might be here for how many years. But the real reality and the facts of the whole thing is responsibility. I did a course. When I came here to this radio station, I realized I love the thing and I like it. I have a certificate. I went and I did a course. And as a talk show host sitting behind a mic, you have to be extremely responsible. We have to be responsible for what we say and what the callers say. And I try to be as responsible as can be here on this radio station. Silly season is in. Elections are here. We have elections local this year. We have elections next year. We have elections the other year, 21. And some people figures the right is when the election time is nearing, anything can be said. I don't think so. I really don't think so. And sometimes, as I continue to direct all listenership here on this program and our callers, to be mindful of what you say and be respectful. Because it might just come to haunt you one day. And no amount of money nobody could show me could make me lose that focus. Maybe because my work is not bent on making money off of this. I get a salary when the month comes. My job is to come here and be honest, bring the facts to you. And I continue to pong it into Bruce's head. Because I was trained right here on this radio station by Iowa George. For some people who don't know. And I went out to extend myself, my training. So I want to tell people, when you behave in some of the manners I hear on other programs, and we as the talk show hosts sit down and we allow them to do it, and we don't say anything, let me tell you something. It all comes back to you. It all comes back to you. And it tells me how you are irresponsible and how you will carry on your home, or how you will carry on your surroundings. Because let me tell Trinidad and Tobago something. I do not encourage bantering on my program. So you will get a perfect, professionally done program here. I don't encourage that. And I tell Bruce, whether here or not here, we are a team, and if we set goals and we set a pace, let us follow it, whether who here or who is not here. So I want to say too, that Keith Christopher Rowley, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, President Paula May Weeks, Mrs. Kamla Posar-Bissessar, Chief Justice Ivor Archie, they hold office in this land. And while I may have my political side and savvy, at the end of the day, it all comes down to responsibility. So I may go for my political stride, but at the end of the day, I ask you to be respectful in your contributions. And you will notice from time to time, if you get it out, and I'll pull you back. Some of us can't do that. Because, let me tell you why. I'm not saying it as I see it. You see, some of us figure that we belong to something, but the something can belong to we. So in that aspect, because I couldn't get my way, or I didn't get my way because I didn't belong or I ain't belonging, I will open up the whole can of worms for everybody to jump in and have a feast. At the end of the day, you as the talk show host is the one who looks stupid. And I'm saying it, and I know I will get blows fate, because the messengers will carry back the message, but I prepare fate, because the truth must be told, and sometimes we just hide. I'm not prepared to hide. I could only love you and be a friend if I could tell you the truth, and if I can't tell you the truth, then I don't belong nowhere near you. And then you put in the station into disrepute, the same station that we are allowed to call and exercise our rights. Coming back, we go into the ads.
They talk.
You talk. Come talk with us. On the street.
919 FM.
Enhance your home today. Give yourself the comfort and style that you crave with furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited at 2 locations, number 51 Rushworth Street, San Fernando, and number 101 Craignash Village, Princestown. Select furniture with intricate designs and colors that give your home or office that special look. Visit or call today, 652-2542. Stylus Furniture Limited, for the style in you.
The annual Martlet Fisherman Festival is here again. 3 massive days in the beautiful village of Martlet, starting Friday 28 June with a big welcome party for everyone with lots of fish food, drinks and entertainment to blow you away. Then on Saturday 29 June, it's the main event. It's the annual Martlet Fisherman Fest featuring the boss himself, Ira Claude.
Come in front for your blessings. Come in front for your blessings. The water blessings.
Alongside a cast of top radio DJs, including Tech Sound, Kabuki, Nigel Bob, Trapstar, DJ Sky, and many more. Gates open from 6 p.m. and we fetting till the next morning. This year, a small entrance fee will be collected, so hurry and get your $100 ticket from Darrell's Famous Foods, Valencia, Arima, Randy, and all bars on the North Coast. Also look out for the Matla tickets for $60 from committee members. Remember, on Saturday 29 June, the only place to be is the annual Matla Fisherman Fest. Then on Sunday 30th June, we introduce for the first time Matla Fisherman Cool Down from 11 a.m. till midnight. Admission is free. So come early to secure your space. For more information, call the Matla Fisherman Hotline at 361-1752.
Boy, let me go visit that new mall in South now. I wanna do some shopping.
When I came down here in December with Rachel, we did pass by this housing construction project near the mall. If you see the modern looking townhouses,
Yes, boy. I make them out too, They're nice.
You know, before, people used to turn up their nose at HDC houses. But now these houses looking better than some of the ones that private developers build in. And I think it's because the HDC updated their housing designs. I also saw that on Facebook.
Well, yes. You does well be checking out the HDC Facebook page.
Since 2016, the HDC has updated its housing designs and incorporated a 22-point quality assurance program for safer and stronger homes. The HDC, building homes, strengthening communities.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande for the Old Time Gospel Hour. Heard every Wednesday night from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on the Street 919 FM. Designed with you in mind, this program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For more information, call 753-1113 or email at church668hope@gmail.com.
The Street 919 FM is pleased to introduce their Gospel and Worship Church package. This package gives the churches an opportunity to spread the word of the Lord on a frequency which has a wide listenership. If you are interested in being a part of this campaign, please contact our sales department at 628-3460. The Street 919 FM Gospel and Worship Church package.
We welcome you to join Pastor Kelvin, Harry Narine, and friends every third Friday in the month from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. for the Way, the Truth, the Life, All Night Ministry right here on the Street 919 FM. For further information, call 686-3845 or 770-9915. God bless you.
Talk your talk,
but we know talk. Come talk with us.
The Street
919 FM.
All right, so we are back. Northeast Pan Spectacular. After a spectacular pan in South, East Trinidad, get ready to have the time of your lives at Northeast Pan Spectacular. That's Father's Day weekend, Saturday 15th June at the Arima Velodrome. Featuring from the north, the best bands in the world, BP Renegades, Desperados, Massey Trinidad All-Stars, and the best band from the east, Panberry, Supernovas, and Arima Angel Harps. Can the Davids of the east handle the Goliaths of the north? The answer at that Northeast Pan Spectacular Father's Day weekend, Saturday 15th June at the Arima Velodrome, showtime 7 p.m. Bring Dad out to have a fantastic evening with his longtime friends and come hear each of these 6 top steel bands play a meticulous mixed repertoire of various genres of music. This is going to be more than a panorama. This is where Panorama meets Music Festival. General admission tickets are $300, but if bought by this Saturday, 8th of June, cost $75 less. Special reserved $350. Available at Rodney's Arima, Michelle's Arima Disco Mart, Tunapuna, Desiree's Mini Mart, Citygate, Cleves, Frederick Street, Crosby, St. James, all NLCB Lotto booths, and online at sontix.com. For more information, please call 628-8700. And of course, enhance your home today and give yourself the comfort and style that you crave with furniture from Stylus Furniture. At 2 locations, number 51 Rushwood Street in San Fernando and number 101 Cragnig Village, Princestown. Select furniture with intricate designs and colors that give your home or office that special look. Visit or call us today at 652-2542, Stylus Furniture Limited, for the style in you. And Trinidad and Tobago, as I said to you, I went there myself. You can go down at Rushwood Street in San Fernando and Cragnet Village in Princestown. Tell Mr. Roger Watson Sharon Felix sent you. So guys, we're back, and I said what I have to say. And whoever garden it falls in, let them grow okra, bygone, or potatoes. I will not have that bantering on my program. No way. Telling all you. Because there are too many disrespectful remarks used against callers on this radio station. And I'm not going to stand for it. And some of us forget that we have to deal with our situations right here and not standing for it from nobody. A little pick-on joke, and I have no problem with that. But you see these serious going home in people's closet, I have a problem with that. So the callers on this station, on this program, particularly this program, any program that I sit on, you know how to behave yourself. Yeah? And if you don't, I will just cut you off. Even on, and I'm telling all you know, even on the live stream, I ask you to be respectful, because we have people who don't chat, but they look on and listen. And if I have to come on and every time I watch and see, oh God, it's only a set of bacchanal going on the live stream, who cussing who doing what, I will come off. And that's not business for us here. So anytime I find that that has to continue going on, I will ask for you to be deleted. I'm saying it. And I'm very serious. All right? So call me on 342-0081, 771-1791, 4665-391. But Matt could run behind the commissioner of police and the police, but they can't listen to the nonsense that goes on some of the radio programs. They can't do that. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Sharon Felix.
Good morning.
I'm calling from Tuku. Miss Sharon Felix, I am so glad that you said what you did just now. Because yesterday I sat down here and listened to a talk show host, listened to one of the callers, called my Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Christopher Orio. I'm not going to call him, like he said, I'm very respectful, and did not, and more than once, and did not say a thing to that caller. And it grieved me to know that a talk show host could sit down and tell people that don't vote because it's like one party is better than your UNC is better than PNM and PNM. You can't do that. It's our right to choose. You understand what I'm saying? It's our right to choose who we want to vote for. Whether good, bad, or indifferent, we have to choose. We live in the life. We live in here. You know? And I think what you said was the right thing. You don't sit down here and listen to callers calling and chastise the Prime Minister, call him over you and don't say anything. Miss Sharon Felix, I love your program, I love you, and you continue to have a blessed day and continue to educate us. Okay, love?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Some of us forget that the big bad wolf who behave and say all kind of thing about Dr. Rowley, from pillar to post, curse him out, talk about his parents and grandparents, call him a rapist, you name it. Today, he's gone. Just like all of us have to do the same. But we must be mindful and whole and have respect for people's office. Now, I don't want to turn my program into anybody calling to talk about anybody else's program. I said what I said, and I want to keep that aligned to what we're discussing. I am discussing Matt this morning. Matt can go to interfere with the police commissioner and the police doing their work. But when we have things for them to interfere with and to write letters about, they can't do that. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Felix.
Good morning.
I want to endorse what you have been saying. I'll tell you this, I am generally on the same page with you, but sometimes I'm reluctant to call, and I wanted to be a bit lighthearted. Sometimes when I listen to you, I say, well, there's a real strong thing. But the point you made about the conduct of a talk show host, that is really appropriate. On your station, I noticed that there are some programs that some callers only gravitate to that kind of program, because on those types of programs, there's no debate, no discussion, there's no alternative view. There's just a narrative. And the unfortunate thing about what I've observed is that many of the callers who would have previously had a debate with a particular talk show would come to a state now that they actually support the talk show. And I think the point that is that it's everything talk show and that's the kind like that is quite a bit. So I wonder
Caller, well, you're going right down to zero now. All right, overseas call.
Good morning, Ms. Felix.
Morning, Mr. Lapuna.
Good morning to the world out there. Good morning. Sharon, I listen to you very attentively. And, Sharon, I don't know, people feel that this radio station belongs to the host of the morning or the day that they're talking to. That they could come there and try, because your program, they disrespect your program, you tell them don't call back your program because of the disrespect. So they would go on another talk show host and talk there like if you don't belong in 91.9, vice versa. I want to put it over good because I don't want it to feel that I'm coming in and break the rules. But at the same time, I know to hit people hard without going into the bedroom or the kitchen. And that's what they can't take about me. And because I come back to our radio station, they want to get me off by telling me I damn fast and out of place to call our station. I'm child. Could you imagine that? I damn fast and out of place to call this radio station. And tell me, what paraplegic, or whatever the word is. I can't get it right this morning because of my little knee. I can't walk, but Sharon, I can't walk, but I came out and I supported this radio station on Thursday. I look like any crippled, Sharon.
No, you're
calling in to tell people you're doing it over years upon years. And this particular person, Sharon, have a wife that is a vegetable. You understand? You can't watch it. Nobody wants to be sick. Nobody wants to be disabled. Nobody wants to be blind. We had all the people who couldn't see, the blind people down there. But you have your two legs and your two eyes, and you can't come out because you are introvert because of your nasty behavior to people. I don't fear to go nowhere, no time, no place. I go anywhere I want to go. And it hurt me yesterday. You understand? All because I called back in and I make my contribution. I don't get support. A talk show is supposed to put the thing. You know, you do that is what you don't buy callers. You put callers in the place. If I do something wrong to the Buddha, you go out the line. But you're afraid to do that. You know what it is to be a man scorn or a woman scorn? I know it. You understand? And I felt it yesterday, but none of them would stop me from calling no radio station because I've been in the game for too long. And as you say, the baddest thing we ever had on radio, all of us, you too, Sharon, was scared of that man, was afraid of that man. And look what God do.
No,
he bring down the mighty from the sea.
I wouldn't say I was afraid.
I
wouldn't say I wasn't afraid, I just tried to eliminate. I will be truthful. I wasn't afraid, There are times I wanted to take him on.
Well, no, but
I was told, management said to me, Sharon, leave that alone. Don't bother with that. Leave
because
it
that man here, you would have come back at him, and he would have come back at you with most disrespect.
Exactly.
Because you know what? He had files on everybody except himself, and he leave a drop out. A gladiator drop out to come to play started to finish the job. But let me tell you something. They that trust in the Lord shall be like Mount Zion, which cannot be removed, but abideth forever. I will live and see all you who coming after this woman here. I tell her the time and time again, touch not the Lord's anointed, and do no harm. Or they're mad because I come back by you, Sharon. But then they take that and smoke it in the pipe. I'll go on.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Sharon, I'm so happy that Gary Griffith could have come out and speak the way that he speaks. The man had no fear because the man had his credentials. You understand? And Suniti Marat lost real marks. You can't have a man sending all kind of stupidness on WhatsApp.
No, it's not Suniti. It's not Suniti Maraja. Sheila Rampasad.
Sheila Rampasad. Yeah. This man sending thing to blow up, telling you about for school, blowing up. Imagine parents who go on to work to do their job, their daily job, had to run back to get their children. Let me say somebody that make a loud alarm. And these children decide to scamper. They had debt and all kind. This is a serious thing. In another country, this man would either be jailed or either executed. And for years, these people doing that and getting away. And the problem we have in this country is that the government continue to put people in place who seemingly cannot get away from saying, well, this is my friend, this is my family, this is my cousin. You understand? If you know you have to put these people in place and get them position and they cannot see beyond that for the country, don't put them in place. You understand? Put people who neutral and could deal with matters, and that is a problem that we have in the country. Just like how you speak out here this morning, that is how it had to be. True greatness don't come by favoritism, it come by bitterness, and we had to deal with that. And if we want our country to get good, these are the things we had to deal with. And that judiciary, that racial composition that the Chief Justice said, we had to get that changed. Because these people, if a frog bites you, Sharon, and you come down San Fernando, the frog will win the case. That is how dread it is.
True.
These people are them sad. You understand? We had to change that. If we had to bring lawyers from abroad to get it right. You understand? These people are such a wicked people, and it's not now, it's for years they have in the country not going forward. Sharon, thank God for you, and we have to continue to pray for you, Gary Griffith, and this country. And people must know, I love women, Sharon, but Kamala Bissessa is one woman that we had to call 3 churches to keep a big praise. The Catholic, the Seventh-day Adventist, the Pentecostal. When we say them praise, that praise must be fishing not to come back. You understand? That is one woman that when they leave you, don't bother to go and beg them to come back. Thank you, Sharon.
Caller.
Sharon.
Oh, God. Hey.
Oh, God, me again, sweetheart. Me
Yes,
again.
my darling.
Yeah, I'm not going back on what you said, but I'm glad of how you have said it this morning. I felt so hurt yesterday. But that's a station I don't call at that time, but I felt so hurt. And this is happening a long while. You don't let people go on when you know the trend they are going to. So that is out. I watched last night in the detention center, these people and the outburst last night. These Venezuelans who are held there. And I want to know, well, what it is happening. What it is happening, who going on a hunger strike, and then they talk in Spanish, you don't know what they're saying. But listen to me. The government has to put it for down, you know. If you were detained before this amnesty, give the government a chance to decide what they're doing. You came in the country illegally, you are detained for whatever reason, let the government take the time and do what they want to do. You can't
Miss
tell
New
the government.
Village. Miss New Village.
Yeah.
Not this Sunday, the Sunday before, when the chief immigration officer was sitting here with us.
Mm-hmm.
And remember they said the immigrants in the detention center from Venezuela would be let loose, they will be released so that they can come and register. But if you have any discrepancy matters
yes,
pending and so on, you will not be released.
You see? Right? And this is it. I wasn't home, you know, I don't be home on Sunday, so. But what I'm saying, the kind of behavior I saw there last night, if they feel that it's Venezuela and they want to have an uprising, they have to think again. They have to think again because this ain't going down tonight. And another thing, I want to say, yesterday I was to call you, but get caught up. I want to ask you and my Facebook family, you know, we had embarked on a children drive. We have some needy, you know what's going on in our country. So we had embarked on a drive to give some children some stationaries. We have targeted 40 preschool, 75 primary school, and 75 colleges children. The less privileged in and around, not New Village alone, Gonzales, wherever. We have targeted that. So and we're bringing them out. We will give them a treat, and we want to give them stationaries. That's the 13th of July. I find out when I came up, it was the appropriate time to tell you about it. And I'm saying to my Facebook family, wherever you go, you could buy a half dozen notebooks because the 75 primary school, you had to get 250 notebooks. We went to the bookstore and we get the tally. So this is our drive. We have our control coming up.
Miss New Village, I don't want you to step on my corn because you know I do my back to school drive here. So
yes,
don't step on my corner.
You know, stretch your chin down, and you know, chin my down, and you know, we have some needy children in our community. So even from you, I want notebooks. Even if you have your drive, and to my Facebook family who can donate a few notebooks or whatever, pens or whatever, I am willing. Arrange, let them tell you, and I will get to you to get it in some way. But we are doing it, we're working hard on it, and we're trying to accomplish it because plenty people are out of employment at this time. Some got to go home with, and right now we have people around me that were driving boat, and up to now the case, they didn't get a cent yet. You understand? And we know the situation. So I want to ask my Facebook family to whoever wishes to donate could make an arrangement, and I will get it somehow. Talk to Sharon. Sharon will talk to me. Have a nice morning.
Miss New Village?
Yes, sweetheart.
I was just reliably informed from my boss that the Street 919 FM will give you 100 notebooks.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Messiah. Thank you, Lord.
So
listen,
my boss.
It's not easy.
Well, yes, it's Iowa and Sherifa, but Sherifa is my boss also.
Thank you, Miss Sherifa. Thank you. Because with this situation, I'm going to tell you, it's grievous. And I know people who are in apartments, I don't want to be emotional, have to move out. So I'll talk to you.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, so it's 7:35 a.m. Bruce, you see, you as a perverted child, and you're only distracted me with these things. Oh God, she's not doing it good.
That's a nice game.
Oh God! Oh God! Only Bruce, I don't like it. Stop it. Stop it. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Bruce, morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Those are nice edit and this meditation thing. How come that I'm going to become a journalist to be protected by Matt?
I don't know. And we have so many issues in this country where Matt is concerned to intervene and they're not intervening.
Because we all know that he's a paid activist for the ANC. We all know that he puts half-truths and misleads people on Facebook. He's a Facebook blogger. And you know what is more striking about this whole matter is that the same Sheila Ramper said on her little segment, warn us about Facebook and to telling us not to believe everything that you hear from Facebook and to wait to get the source or to find out the source of the issue and those things. And she confuses me. I'm lost because she reminds me of Ralph Maraj. Ralph Maraj, with his program, right? They contacted the AG for certain questions to question him. Ralph was asked 3 times by his co-host if he had any questions for the AG. Ralph Maraj said no on all 3 occasions. When the AG has finished with all the questioning and left, you know, Ralph had a lot of things to say, and he didn't believe this and anything. And here, for you to find out or to get the source of things, the person speaking to you. And that's it, because he confused me, and that's why I do not listen to that station anymore again. I'm done with that. And I just have to listen to it because I sat down in our office, and that was on, and I was just listening to it. And this thing gave me headache because they confuse me. So if I hate being confused, so I don't listen to it at all. There's something wrong with these people. These people hell-bent on their race and their religion. Once you don't attack that, they have no problem with you, because I've also seen where we have the former housing minister who now said that he'd rather deal with a wolf in England, in the courts in England, than to deal with the wolves that we have here down in our court. And I say, this man's serious, and they always win in the cases in South, because for some reason they don't get a case from Port of Spain, transfer to South and win it. And look how we beaten and talking now. When they win the case, the court is the best thing in Trinidad, and they be justified and they all kind of nonsense. So you see, the problem is that there's a little group of people who feel they are above the law. You cannot touch them. You have Abu Bakr being taken by the police into the police station for questioning concerning sedition when he was doing his sermon at his Friday Juma. But here what? You have a man who doing worse than that, and you can't touch him. And you're going to get a big shot lawyer. And he's spreading the rumor that they're going after Indians. See how nasty these people are. And we have a former prime minister who said that man speaks for them. So watch how it is. But I'm so happy that not all people of Indian descent in Trinidad and Tobago thinks like that and agree with some of the nastiness that these people do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. Good morning, Port of Spain.
And good morning to you, Sharon.
Good morning.
Happy Eid Mubarak to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, the listeners of Street 919. All over the world they're listening, Sharon. I'd like to tell you, facts that's come out for this radio station. And I want to tell people in Trinidad and Tobago that this opposition is not the alternative. for the people of Trinidad and Tobago to get back in office. Not at all. Sharon, you had a friend and family day last Thursday. You saw and heard the quality of speakers who call this radio station daily. They never demean anybody. They don't call the opposition leader in any demeaning way. But for some reason or the other, it have parakeets all over the radio station every day with fake news. They don't even check before they come on the radio. If they hear a talk show host and the next frequency say hip, they come and say hip too. And you know the quality. You know them. Some of them can't tie the bootless, but they're on radio station saying that they're the best. These people are so disrespectful that God is watching. And as the day goes on, the UNC is going backward every day with the qualities of these callers and them. Shamefully, I should say. They should put duct tape on the mouth. Some of them, people was just recently playing back tapes for me where they was saying that Kamala is the most corrupt leader ever in Trinidad and Tobago. People have those tapes. But today they're saying, bring Kamala. She's the next Prime Minister in Trinidad and Tobago. They believe we're stupid. They believe we don't know where they come from. They believe we ain't have facts on them. But no, we don't do these things. You hear Mr. Chance, you hear researcher, you hear Julia Davies, Soma Wilson, just to call a few names, village scholars. You hear Mr. Toronto, Andrew, Sour Man, and could go a long way. Everybody respect the radio station. And Sharon, you could bet it. They ain't gonna call you a station at all. They ain't gonna call you a program at all. They pitch the stations and programs where they could get away with murder. And even now, Sharon, just to remind the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, there was a ground report in the last regime on 919. If you only misquote the former Prime Minister, Mrs. Kamala Bissessa, you was cut off. But now, in 2019, people are made to get away with demeaning and disrespecting the Prime Minister and all the members that in government. Sharon, thank you very much for reminding us that some talk show hosts just not ready for that kind of responsibility that a radio station have. Thank you very much for allowing me this contribution.
Thank you very much, Porter Spain. Mr. Chance, good morning.
Good morning, my dear. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Bruce Wayne, how are you going, boy?
I did cool, Mr. Chance.
Right. Yesterday I spoke on the topic with Dr. Sheila Rampasad. And now because my adopted daughter is here, I'm going to endorse and continue. I'm going to say it again. Because even up to last night, I had a discussion with a member of the Catholic Board of Education. I want to say to Dr. Sheila Rampasad, Madam, you are supposed to be the head of an organization. Do you understand the trauma, even now as you speak, talking to that a member of the Catholic Board of Education, that the children, they are still experiencing on their parents? Madam, it's a bomb scare we are talking about. And these children are aware what is taking place, as Ms. Felix said, all over the world in schools and other institutions. And because we live in a global village, we are not immune from those type of things. What level of irresponsibility that is for you, Madam Dr. Sheila Rampasad? The parents and the children are still experiencing a measure of trauma on that. If you multiply, I understand it's about 7 schools. If you multiply 7 by 300 per school, that's 2,100. And you add the number of teachers, We're very close to 3,000 people that could be impacted on. Even the scare, even the fact that there's a bomb scare, B-O-M-B, bomb, the destruction of lives, a limb. That's what happens when there's a bomb. Even if it doesn't happen, you get a psychological scar. That's what it is, a psychological scar. People who go out in the field of war, when they come back home, if they hear a sound, it sounds like the bomb in the real place, madam. How could you say you're protecting sources when, as the commissioner said, he has to protect lives? I will not stop. I've said it on other frequencies and I will say it again. Because we have to call out people like that. We cannot allow them. We cannot allow them to go beyond the radar. And I want to congratulate you, my adopted daughter. I didn't expect anything different from you. We expect you, we the people of Trinidad and Tobago, expect you to demonstrate the highest level of professionalism when you sit before that microphone. It's such a pleasure being with you there that day. And when you sit there, there's a responsibility that you have. I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm talking about my adopted daughter on the radio. And you know that anytime I feel that, I feel it in my system, right? That's why I commend you and I ask you to continue that road. That is what you're on the radio station for. It is important that you do not mislead people. You don't create a situation of mischief. And you do it deliberately. You know, when you do it deliberately try to mislead. It's not misinformation, it is disinformation. When you deliberately do it, because you know what you want to do with it, that is called disinformation. And I want you, my adopted daughter, so many of us love you out here, to make sure that you maintain that high standard that you have. And I want the owner of the radio station to make sure that whoever sits before the microphone, whatever meeting you have to talk, I am not talking politics here, I'm talking professional standards. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chance. I really do appreciate that. Caller, good morning.
Madam, morning.
Morning.
I have to say congratulations. Good morning to like my adopted father, which is my guru. So I have to give you great respect, my mother. You all do that, man. I want to call your mother because there is no one that came within this short space of time that has grown on a radio station that I fall in love with. I don't tell me about the PNM. It's not about the PNM at all. It's about the writing, and I just get that from you, mother. But you know, as Devon Mirage and these fellas done them. When you check, when my guru tell you how much children, what about these children parents? I had to leave my work mother and hustle along the road to call my child to find out what happened to him or her. Because of a man sent to, and he ain't check it out. He didn't send it to no Hindu school. He didn't went to no Muslim school. What were they trying to achieve among the population of African descent or Christians? Now, they are trying to create a particular kind of anarchy. If you observe the Venezuelan opposition, that is what the Venezuelan opposition did in Venezuela. And if you observe a man bring us, how did 100 people end up on a beach in a particular community? These things are not happening just so, you know, mother. There are people bringing in people with the help of other people to create a particular kind of anarchy in this country. Citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, Africa. I hear a man call yesterday to talk a kind of talk because of a particular talk show host. And 10 minutes before the program to finish, they cut off because you know why? They get the man to go along a particular side, but they don't want nobody to call in. So they cut the program 10 minutes before the time supposed to call. Black people out there wake up, you know. Sharon, or mother, enjoy your day.
Thank you very much. Paula, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just called to say good morning.
You just called to say good morning.
What's that?
Good morning, Mr.
Mr. who? Just try to figure it out.
No. I know very well. Stop it.
Good morning from me and the ladies.
Where's Mauricia?
She's right here.
Good morning, Mauricia, darling. Like she's sleeping.
Good morning. Sleeping? I up since after 5. I don't work out everything.
You know, you have no other choice.
The day starts a long time for me. But we just want to say good morning, love.
Okay, darling. Thank you, guys. You all are so sweet.
Have a blessed day. Be safe.
Okay, darlings.
Okay.
Caller, good morning. Good morning, brother.
What is that?
Brother Sterling, I'm going to ban Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne put up a thing here and then he frightened me.
You can't ban that one. Morning, Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Morning, brother Sterling. Morning.
He's not banning you at all. You can do what you want. He's not banning you.
Oh, God.
Good morning.
Good morning, darling. How are you?
Well, inquiring into my health and strength, I give thanks and praises for life that I could speak to you today.
Nice.
And Jah give the strength and the faith and courage to come to reckon with me this morning because I almost missed you.
Oh.
Because I say, well, it's holiday, I ain't go hear you this morning.
No. Coming out.
Yeah, but your spirit's strong because something just lead me to my radio to put it on.
And I know the magnet love is there.
Boy, I still God, but you are there all morning up and down, seeing me shine in the, but the vibe just bring me into the radio. Morning, Mr. Chance. Morning, Mr. Port of Spain, and morning to the world. Miss Sharon?
Yes?
I was watching the TV yesterday evening and piece of news come across the radio station where Mr. Tim Gopi Singh calling for the Minister of Education to resign. I want to tell Mr. Tim Gopi Singh, once he could tell me about the 106 schools he built in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, because he's claiming that it has schools, in-house school, and dilapidated schools, and all kind of things he's saying on the news, whereby the minister should resign. But I want to tell Mr. Gopi Singh this morning, as some wherever holiday they call it, I can't remember, I don't know. Here, this morning, once you could present the 106 schools that you built for the nation's children in Trinidad and Tobago, then we could tell the Minister of Education he could resign. Yeah, Ms. Sharon? Thanks again in a million. And have a blessed and safe day and take care of the nation's road, please.
Thank you very much, Brother Sterling. It's wait now. Quickly, Carol.
Good morning, Sharon.
You just have 10 seconds.
Oh gosh. Can I call back?
Well, you'll have to call back in the next program.
All I want to say, I want to commend you. I want to concur with Mr. Chance that the way you conduct your program with the level of professionalism and high standard, hence the reason why I, this caller, and my family and friends listen to your program especially because we don't want to descend into the gutter. You understand? So I want to commend you. Anytime I see it going that way, because I was at another frequency where I pull out from because they weren't dealing with people in a fair manner, in a very professional way. I want to commend you. Maintain that standard and you could uplift your station so that good right-thinking citizens will continue to listen to 91.9. Many of us who have migrated from the other place continue to listen to your program, and like Juliet and so on, and Mr. Pastor Google and so, and Dane and Dominic, people with integrity, good sounding people who can debate. You don't have to descend into the gutter.
Carol, we have to go. Thank you very much. Guys, this is where I leave it for today. Talk to you tomorrow morning, please, God. Ciao.
Festival, inviting you to join me on the 1st, 2nd and 3rd Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the 4th and 5th Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Enagic change your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079.
Enhance your home today. Give yourself the comfort and style that you crave with furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited at 2 locations, number 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando, and number 101 Craignash Village, Princestown. Select furniture with intricate designs and colors that give your home or office that special look. Visit or call today, 652-2542. Stylus Furniture Limited, for the style in you.
Simpson's Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpson's Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners' cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
The annual Martlot Fisherman Festival is here again. 3 massive days in the beautiful village of Martlot, starting Friday 28 June with a big welcome party for everyone with lots of fish food, drinks and entertainment to blow you away. Then on Saturday 29 June, it's the main event. It's the annual Martlot Fisherman Fest featuring the boss himself, Ira Claude.
Come in front for your blessings. Come in front for your blessings. The water blessings.
Alongside a cast of top radio DJs including Tech Sound, Kabuki, Nigel Bob, Trapstar, DJ Sky, and many more. Gates open from 6 p.m. and we fetting till the next morning. This year, a small entrance fee will be collected, so hurry and get your $100 ticket from Darrell's Famous Foods, Valencia, Arima, Randy, and all bars on the North Coast. Also look out for the Matla tickets for $60 from committee members. Remember, on Saturday 29 June, the only place to be is the annual Matla Fisherman Fest. Then on Sunday 30th June, we introduce for the first time Matla Fisherman Cool Down from 11 a.m. till midnight. Admission is free. So come early to secure your space. For more information, call the Matla Fisherman Hotline at 361-1752.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday at 8:05 to 8:55 a.m. right here on the Street 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Come talk with us. Realest News, Hard Talk, Real Talk on the Street 919 FM.
let me rock with you. Now we getting loose. My girl, show off, show off. Everybody wanna come around, so girl, you know I have to lock you down. Whoa, one thing on my mind. My girl, show off, show off. Now everybody have to give me room, cause I know why they put me in a mood. So rude, so rude. Girl, I want you take off your shoes, run down the dance floor. Take the jamming, baby. I want you show me your moves, girl, how you back so. Take the jamming, baby. I want you there long, 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 long time now. Take the jamming, baby. And I wanna give you love, love, love all night now. Take the jamming, baby.
Well, alright then. Well, alright then. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, I said I can't do it not one thing. 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 Let them continue their bad work. Can't touch me cause we stay prayed up. Let them practice their evil. Can't touch me cause we stay blessed up. Let them burn their back candle. Can't reach me cause we send prayers up. I am forever humble. Give thanks every day I wake up. And me say when you go party, watch out for them. Watch out for them, I say watch out for them. When you go out on the road, still watch out for them. Watch out for them, I say watch out for them. All on the workplace, watch out for them. Watch out for them, I say watch out for them. I say they all in your circle. Well, if you're blessed, then you know, so you can't do it not one thing. 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 Mommy always tell me be careful, don't keep back company, and she always tell me be mindful of what going on around me. Oh, they will lock me up with the bad vibes, but I know love is the key. They try to knock me down enough times, but I don't have the shield. Oh, and me say when you go party, watch out for them. Watch out for them, I say watch out for them. When you go out on the road, still watch out for them. Watch out for them, I say watch out for them. All on the workplace, watch out for them. Watch out for them, I say watch out for them. I say they all in your circle. Well, if you're blessed, then you know. I say they can't do it not one thing. 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 I said I can't do it not one thing. 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 Can't do it not one thing.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, I ain't going nowhere now. I was about to leave, but DJ say, I know you said he really want me to stay, boy.
Go like your damn ways.
He really want me to stay, but he's still good at the heart. He say, I'm going to stay now, I ain't going to do nothing. Yeah, I'm dying nothing. Well, I stayed. And I'm here. So we're going to continue to take the calls, but we're playing some music in between the thing. It's Eid Ufitr. And of course, hey, before I go, I was to read this and I forgot. So wait, hold on, don't call yet, hold on. Well, they just hear me say I stayed. Why you listen? Don't leave without it. All right, so let me just say on behalf of the People's National Movement Women's League, wishes a happy and a blessed Eid al-Fitr to our Muslim community and our nation. The act of fasting is the epitome of self-discipline, and it teaches restraint from all fleshy desires. It is also an act of great love and devotion to Allah for His mercies towards humankind. So on behalf of the National Women's League of the People's National Movement, we wish you Eid Mubarak. Stop your making. Eid al-Fitr. What you harassing me for now? What you showing me your wallet? Hey, you sponsoring me? Yes! Anything wanted to have legs and it don't have fur in it. Alright. Call me. Walk with your phone. Alright, so Trinidad and Tobago, we continue to take your calls. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I listened to you go on and I say, she forget to say earth blessing daily word.
Yeah, oh God.
I said, you're sorry to run home.
No,
I say her earth blessing this morning, but you thank you, Mary.
Well,
Sharon,
girl.
you're such a beautiful person.
Oh gosh.
You just sit down here and study. May where you're weak, may the good Lord make you strong. Because you don't have any strength to you. All your health and strength and power come from Almighty God.
Oh, yes.
Where you're weak, may He make you strong. And you always stay sweet. And always remember these words from this woman here. Why worry and get wrinkled when you can smile and keep a dimple? Worry is like a rocking chair. You rock, you goes nowhere. Happy Eid to you, my sweetheart, your children, your family, and it have a nice gentleman named what? Oh God, he's talking
Mr. Chance?
No, who's the gentleman there, you know?
Oh, Bruce.
That is my one from San Fernando.
No, Wendell Cotier is from San Fernando.
Oh, the one who's the pastor, that's him or there?
Google.
This one here is who, Bruce?
This is Bruce, my DJ.
Yes, that is a gentleman. Oh God, when he talks to you so soft and nice. Oh my God, he's a gentleman with class. Tell him I say good morning, and both of you have a blessed day. And stay with him a little while. They don't hurry to run home.
All right.
But you hurry to run home too. Mommy is resting in peace. What you going home for?
But I have a family, you know.
Yeah, but still a long, till half an hour self with him. Okay, darling?
Very well.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Love you too. Caller, good morning.
Superman must have a Wonder Woman. Do you understand how it go? Right, mother?
Oh gosh, Charlie, not nice, not behave.
But we love you. That is why. And here we go on. We only get your voice, you know. It's who come in the family. They don't know what's in the family. I met a lady. Shiny, I want to see a personal I will talk to you. But you know, today we celebrating Eid.
Yes.
You know what the rest of the world celebrated today?
No, tell me.
You know what I mean? France, England, America celebrating the defeat of Hitler then.
Oh, yes.
United Nations.
Yes.
Right now, BBC on about 2-4 hours, BBC running. They could get the story from England, from how much men Canada, 4,000 soldiers for 7,000. So, mother, we have to say we are really blessed because we celebrating Eid and check what the rest of the world celebrating. I walk. Enjoy your morning, mother.
Thank you very much. My Brucey's getting me breakfast. Caller, good morning.
Good morning again, Sharon.
Good morning, Carol.
You'll sleep away part of the program. I sleep, I hear a little part, I hear with the NIS, I hear a little in and between. But oh gosh, she sleep was more than me.
I can imagine.
Yes, when it gets that day to get a little late sleep, I just have to take advantage. But Sharon, I don't want to put my foot into a lot of things, but I want to congratulate you. I want to thank God for you on this station. I want to thank Iowa Church for giving us that opportunity to hear our ideas and how we feel about things. I want to say thank you to Iowa Church. Because
if it wasn't for this station, a lot of people wouldn't be able to come out there and say what they have to say. You know, so I want to thank Iowa George for that. And I always say, whoever support Iowa, I support them. And that is why I listen to the station too. And whoever advertise and support Iowa George station, I try to patronize them so they could put more into Iowa George station so we could have that time to speak. So anybody who think I try to go, like I have to go and find this store you talk about
Cool.
in San Fernando here.
Listen to me. Listen to me, Carol. I've gone to all kind of stores and look at all kind of furniture and I went there because the gentleman started to do business. Let me be honest. The gentleman listens to my program every day.
Okay.
I got a call one day from a young man saying that they want to do some business, but he only wanted it in my program. So I said, okay, I will call you back. I did. I put him on to my boss. And he called me and he said to me, if anytime I'm coming down in that area, Princess Town or San Fernando, pass and check out the store you want me to see. So I did, because I go to St. Madeleine 2 Tuesdays in the month. So I went. The first I went, my village and myself, we went. Girl, from the time I entered the door, the aroma of the place, inviting you to come in. I walked in. I saw furniture I can't explain it to you. I've never seen that kind of furniture in any furniture store. Right? The paintings is, boy, for me, I might, for somebody else might be all right, but for me it's out of this world. The layout of the place, and what makes me feel even much better and more happier, he's an African man.
Okay. Stop.
Girl, I did a live immediately for people to see. I didn't want to just, because he said, okay, you want it in my program alone. I said, no. You can get it in all these top sets.
Right.
And he has started doing business with us.
Yeah.
My job, as I say to people, I'm very conscious of who I am and where I come from. But just sometimes I pull back and watch people's behavior. My job, this man could be so, how should I say it? So disciplined to listen to me every day.
Every day, yes.
And could, here now, my job is to really, really push this man's store. That's how I feel.
Yes, that is why I say I will go look for it.
Yeah,
I was going Sunday last week, but I had some children with me here, so I didn't bother. But I have to go and locate it today. So when it open, I will be able to know where I'm going. So I will go. A little while I will go to take a drive down the road and locate it. So I will be able to know where I'm going. You know, when the traffic heavy, you don't want to be looking for a place. So I will locate it today. So these are the things I do. I always find that who supports the station, I should try and support them. And I always say when I hear new places, and I know it was, well, from the time I hear you promoting it, I know it has to be an African person. So just by the things you see, you know, you pick up. So that is why I will go and look for it today. And if I have any, if I could patronize, I will patronize this. So that is what I do. Because I know the station can't run on we just talking and advertising. We need to encourage the people who advertise with the station. We need to patronize them. So they will see their business growing and they will put more into Iowa George station and we could get more from it. That is how I look at it. That is one thing. So I want to thank Iowa for giving us this leeway, you know, because sometimes on other station you don't get that. You don't have that amount of talk time. So I thank Iowa for giving us that talk time. And I thank you for being in control when you're there. Because I always say the moderator, the person who moderating the show, you have buttons that you could cut off people. You're in control. You are in control. And I like how you just take control of your program. So I want to congratulate you on that. And I want to congratulate you for growing this family we have. This family, you know. You always want to bring people together. Sharon, I just watch. You have nobody is less or more in your side. You treat everybody the same as far as I could see. There is not a lesser person or more person in your side. You have people that you will love, you'll appreciate a little more, or you think, but it's nothing that nobody could say, well, look, but she don't like this one and she like that one. It's a across the board kind of love you share. And so I want to thank you today for that. I want to thank you for being the person that you are, always appreciating people, and so we appreciate and love you. So that's what I want to say. So have a good day to all the listeners and to all the family, and let us not put Sharon in the position where she has to cut us off or say, tell us, well, you're going the wrong way. Before you call the station to say something, think about what you say. Think whether you're putting Sharon job at risk, Iowa station at risk. Think about what you say before you come and say. That is what I say. Think before you talk. Because sometimes you really want to say things and I just not call. It have programs I don't listen to at all. I cut off some programs when that happens. When that time, I go and I listen to stations. It have other stations, and I'm saying it. Sometimes I just listen to another station, or I listen to music. Put in some CD if you're on the road, push a CD in my thing, and listen to some music coming down the road. Sometimes I just need to lock off people for your sanity. For your sanity, you need to lock off certain things. So I think we should try and do that. Lock off certain programs. If you know you will be tempted to call and say something that is not nice, lock it off. So Sharon, have a good day, and the Titans, have a good day. Everybody have a good day, and the Muslim community, hope you enjoy your Eid today. Bye, Sharon. Love you.
Thank you, darling. Love you too. Overseas line caller.
Sharon, I didn't even bless up the Muslim people, girl.
Yeah.
I want to wish them all the best, and they are prosperous people, and I understand they share food all over the place today. So the joy of living is in the giving. Sharon, I just lie down here. I don't call no more all over. It has hurt me to know that the people who really get something out of the PNM turn back. They say ungratefulness does bring reproach. A particular man want to kill PNM. That the young people ain't getting nothing. They're getting nothing. What has Dr. Rowley do for people in the years that... And Sharon, I was reminded that particular corner got a solid job under the auspices of Miss Marlene McDonald. And they would tell the leader that. And they get that job. And they're sitting pretty. And coming up from that job all kind of 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock on that morning to come and beat the PNM. Oh God, how ungrateful these people could be. Making people feel like they're squatting and they're begging the bread. Instead of there be a role model for the community. That the color of the community. You don't want to do nothing for the youth. You should be to inspire the youth to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Instead of that, you're coming to cost Dr. Rowley, cost this one, cost that one, and you're getting the privilege on the radio stations. Where is Mato, Tato, Fato, wherever they be, to listen to this kind of disrespect that's going on here? And they call it the queen, that woman of straw, of substance. But when they're talking about Dr. Rowley, and Oreo. But the Oreo, he focused. And that is why we have to continue to pray and keep Dr. Rowley in our prayers. Let the blood of God cover him. Because they say that we know that. Because he's a man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. And he's not going to sit in the way of the sinners. He should be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, and he shall bring forth fruits. Although just want to plant a fig tree today and get fig tomorrow, no! He planted it, and by next year, so when the fruits start to bear, or they want to come and cut the trees, no way! He that trust in the Lord shall be like Mount Zion, although not moving him. And that court have a right to stop that nasty behavior. Because you have what a lot of people didn't get. You know what it is to be get a salary and how you could go and do another job. Instead you have a mission and take that job and get another part-time job and build on it. You're running all about to my tongue, Dr. Biting the hand that seen you. Sharon, have a blessed day.
Thank you, Miss Tunapuna. Hola, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning, 1285. How are you?
Oh, God, you know how long I'm trying to get in?
Oh, God, but you're inside now.
Yeah. But, you know, Sharon, I listening all morning, but I just ain't getting it. You know, long time your parents used to say plain talk, bad manners. You understand? So when you talk plain this morning, whoever it fits, it fits. And I want to say, oh, God, you know, I forget what to say.
Oh, Lord.
I don't have just and I want to say kudos to Miss Mother to the Puna. Someday I will see her, Mr. Chan. And all who, you know, well, I wasn't there, so I just listen on the radio. Okay?
Yeah.
And yes, right. You see, some people could speak verbally, but you see pen and paper, they can't put it on that. I went through that already, and I know for a fact, as a CPEP worker, I used to have to do all the right things. Because they could talk, Yes, you talk, they could talk. But you see pen and paper, they can't put it into that. And I want to say good morning to your family and enjoy the holiday. And so where is Bruce?
He just went to get breakfast first.
So long you want you drop down and you're laughing.
Yeah, he right.
I never we keep walking you know.
Girl, this boy does put on. I don't know where he just get these things from.
I heard you say something yesterday, and you know, at his bag, You know, at his bag. So I heard you say a certain thing yesterday. So I had to beg and get back to you.
Right? Yesterday or day before?
Day before yesterday. Day before yesterday. With the visually impaired and things, right?
Yeah.
So,
and somebody gave me a cane to give away to one of the visually impaired. So I'm going to look for somebody who do not have a cane, or Beverly or one of them will tell me who do not have a cane at this time, and I'll pass it on to them.
And I do get in touch with Brenda.
Brenda listening.
Brenda know me on the Northwest, but I do get in contact with her.
She listening, don't worry.
Okay, and I want to say good morning to Mr. Malcolm. Sharon, you know why I want you to say certain things the other day when your mother died, but family. I want to get on to my family and them in Santa Cruz.
What are their names?
The Smiths.
Okay.
Uncle Joe and them. Uncle Philip, Uncle Joe and his church. But you know, we were small when we used to go there.
Okay.
But I need to get in contact with them. So everybody just going down just when you touch me with your words, the day when you speak. And I want to say a special good morning to Miss Monica Paul and Miss Diane Smith, our special friend. And tell Bruce I called, but he's not there.
Well, he now come.
Because yesterday he tell him, he now come. Bruce, good morning.
Sponsor Gail breakfast.
12:25 morning. Well, you know you have to treat you good, You have to make sure because you beg you to stay, so you have to treat you very good. So if you out of breath now, not good. So walk them steps or whatever. Bruce, good morning.
He gone outside. He outside.
Alright. So Sharon, I look down and I listen.
Thank you very much.
Good morning to MC. There is some new people I put on the station. Madam M and Madam C. Don't know who they are.
Thank you, darling. And don't let some people get jealous. I have a lot of East Indian friends, Syrian, Douglas. I have a lot of friends who are not African alone. So don't let all get jealous. You all know I would push you anytime. Once you're here with us. But you see, the reason why I spoke about stylists like that is that the gentleman has spoken to me. And you know, he said to me, Sharon, I want to be part of whatever you're doing for helping persons. Anything you're doing, I want to be part of helping that process. And I can safely say Ansel Ramroot is my friend. I want to thank Ansel Ramroot too. Because he's one of them who he sponsored help us sponsor the family day. So I want to thank him also. He's of East Indian descent. I want to thank Judy Khan. Judy is my very good friend. We haven't seen one another face to face, We talk on a daily basis. However, whether it's by WhatsApp conversation, however, we would have a little conversation going on and on and on. And there are other persons that I'm very friendly with. Nal Ram Singh, I want to thank you publicly also. So I don't want anybody to get jealous, but it's just that we have these doing business with us here, and I went to the store, so I know what I saw. You see, too many times we say, African people are doing nothing they can do. We have one doing something. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
John, good morning. Morning, good friend.
Morning.
John, I'm going to tell you something. Some of we callers, he doesn't know what distance they're going on. And we don't understand that this is somebody's radio station. All the work for this person. I mean, we just run out and call people name and say who we want because we feel nobody know who is we behind the phone. You know, and we not studying here what is going on. If the lawsuit comes, they come to you or the person or the owner of the radio station. At the end of the day, people have to be careful what they say. That is why I just try to be careful with certain things that I just say. Because I understand them kind of things. But the next problem, Sean, is these people don't really care who say certain things, They have to protect certain people, If they was doing the job, half of the thing was going on some of the radio station with calling people name and these kind of nastiness, it will have stopped. Mark on them, they have to get serious people who not playing politics with these things and get these people to run these things. Other than that, these things is just a waste of time. Just like plenty of the other things, it was just a waste of time because when it had wrongdoing, you never hear nobody come out and say nothing. It's only now because the PNM dealing with wrongdoing, they hear in some of them organizations like, I don't know, the damn fund, the waste of time. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you very much, caller. Miss New Village?
Yes, I ain't calling back after this, but I just say this comes in Magdalene every 2 weeks. When Miss Sherifa decides for the notebooks, I will tell you one of the ladies that coming up there too, that you could give it to come down to me. Somebody from Point.
Okay.
Right, one of the contractors, secretary or whoever.
Okay.
So I'll make arrangement. You'll tell me what and I'll ask one of them to collect it, to bring it down.
No problem.
Thank you.
Okay. So again, while I'm waiting on Bruce to finish, let me just say again to people, I want to thank all of you for coming out in your numbers to our Sports and Family Day. This is our second year, and we want to continue to the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. We want to continue it. Caller, good morning.
Good morning. Well, I didn't get a chance to say morning to everybody. Morning to everybody. Morning, very good morning to everybody who didn't have this going. I know you're up already because I Bobby Stores and Party Street. People that stand in a room there and I forget all of them names. And good morning to you. But Mr. Salaman and all the devotees up around in the talking inside a room there, you know, God. But that was done. You're the boss. But it doesn't make it is a boss. He's a master and you handle him properly. And everybody who has care member that to call Miss New Village, Miss Sandy Gandhi, Miss Market, Market down. And you love everybody, that's why I'm going for them and they take it great for for your game. Them say to them, you went Sharon, and what you they love to you too. And China people are born along like lentil peas. People, born people, I love you. And Mongol people, they say, bloody savannah and God.
Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Sharon.
Good morning to sexy Auntie Anne Marie.
Hi. Good morning to all my sisters and their families, to all my friends and the Titans of Democracy Chat. Good morning to all you guys. Love you guys. Even though I don't know everybody, but I love you guys with the love of God. And I want to say to you, Sharon, I appreciate everything that you do for us, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, that you and Bruce could sacrifice and come off your bed 5 to 8 in the morning to give us all the information, and I'm always edified. And to Mr. Chance, who's the walking encyclopedia. Mr. Chance, thank you so very much. I was so grateful to have met you at the port. And I want to wish the Muslim community Eid Mubarak on their day, and I wish them a safety. So Sharon, honey, so all you guys have a wonderful rest of the week, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Sharon, morning.
Good morning, my dear.
Yeah, morning to everybody. 91.9. Sharon.
You survive?
Hear this now. You know, I study how you and your team pull that event off, you know. Because, Sharon, I was involved in community things, right? And some of the members doesn't want to put in their hand. And I see how you all operate there. I really admire you all, you know. Who control the races, who control the horses, who control giving all the bags, Bruce on the mic, Google on the mic, you all around floating. I really sit down there and I admire you all. You all have a great team, and I hope that the Lord will bind you all together. And once He bind you all together, Sharon, you all could go far.
But you know, you all are the major part of the team, eh?
Boy,
you know the listeners, the callers, you all are the major part of the team. And let me tell you what's the major part you all played. Some of you all gave financially to help the event to come off. Some of you all give gift-wise, you give snacks, and so on. Some of you all give of your time.
Right.
And the most important part of it is that you came out in your numbers to make the event successful. So it's an entire team of every single body make up together. It's not a meeting and an I thing, it's our thing.
But Sharon, you know what the listeners I really appreciate you all for is the information that you all are bringing to the people. You all are bringing the facts, right? And we all keep on bringing the facts, and your listenership going to grow. And when you all hear somebody say something to protect, you is do it. Certain radio announcers is do it. Play a disclaimer. As you is tell us, guide us along, that when we are talking, you said use the word allege. You all use a disclaimer to protect your radio station. Sharon, you all have a blessed morning, and God continue to bless you all, right? Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Mommy Sauce?
Good morning.
Morning.
Oh God, Bruce, morning, Brucey, morning, Sharon, morning.
Like you went out last night or what?
Girl, I get up and I just get up enough. I get up and I hear this girl tell this lady, what's her name? 1285. Okay. I said, wait, when I look outside, I say, but what the hell is this outside, right? I put on the radio, I hear 1285 talking near me, wait, what is the time? They're like, I really sleep.
tiredness hold me. Oh gosh, girl, I sleep like that. I know the time. I know not. I get up. I jump up there. I hear 12:85. I say, "Well, this kid I see me, boy." I will sleep. I even know the time of the day. I just turn on and switch on the radio. I don't even know the time of the day. But oh God, I don't need a rest, boy. Oh gosh, tired like that. So let me say morning to all of Trinidad and Tobago, everybody who locked on. Morning. I hear sexy sisters, they just now one man. Oh, morning to all your morning to everybody, Miss Monica, Miss Thomasina, everybody who locked on. I know. Look, let me go before I talk stupidness on the radio. Right, I listening. I ain't get up good yet, you know. Let me go before I talk stupidness. I locked on and I listening. I know what they're talking about, so let me get up. Oh, gosh. I tell you, that sleep was good. I ain't lying. Oh, good. I locked on, I listening. I could come back in if there's anything, but boy, let me go.
All right.
All right.
All right, we're here. But it's a holiday today. And we're here. I'm leaving here at 9. Over which Juliet TV comes in. One shot, one kill. You know that hurting some people, eh? That them talking all kind of thing, madness. They taking the wrong tablet. All kind of thing happening today. Caller, good morning. Hello.
Well, yeah, I listened to something on the radio yesterday.
Caller, good morning.
Morning.
Caller.
Yeah.
Let us talk about what we're talking about this morning. I don't want to hear what happened yesterday.
No.
We deal with that already.
What I was so young, the right together with on motorbike.
Oh God, call us back. Your reception really, really bad.
Sorry then.
Oh God, call me back.
Talking you bad and making up things that far from the facts. Why you
talking about me?
I'll be pressing on, doing my thing.
Anyhow, let me send some love and say good morning.
Don't touch me.
To all my Muslim brothers and sisters celebrating Eid al-Fitr.
Keep the rise of me.
I say good morning to you guys. Good morning to Trinidad, Tobago, the world locked on, listening to Street 919 FM. It's a holiday today. Take time on the road, people. Good morning to Mrs. Crosby, darling. Don't worry, I will find you. Paula, good morning.
Good morning to you again, Sharon.
Good morning, my dear.
To Bruce as well.
Morning.
And I'm taking it from
I find he ain't talking much. I don't know if he tongue heavy today. I will fix up that just now.
Well, now you wouldn't talk at all because I want to compliment you on the great job that you have done with Bruce. So that...
If you see your face.
Sharon, so that when you're not there, I mean, he carries on a great program, and you have done a great job with him, Bruce. You did well.
Paula, you know, sometimes I start to quarrel with him, you know.
I know.
She can still quarrel with me.
Eh? You went open your mouth. Open your mouth and talk to the people.
And I admire the relationship that you both have. A lot of the bad things people, you know, you get sometimes the vibes is because of envy, because what you and Bruce have, A lot of people envy that. So Sharon, we thank God for you all. Have a great day, you both.
Okay, darling, thank you.
Okay.
At the back of your mind, you want to say this sometimes.
But how come they didn't tell me I train Google too?
Say it.
Google?
Please.
You hear? Boy, just come here for me, please.
So tell them.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon.
Good morning,
and how are you? I'm Eon Auntie.
Who, Auntie?
Eon.
Oh, hi, darling. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Good sports day as usual. I was here.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, it had
I ran.
so much. You run?
Yes, with the visually impaired people. Yes, I ran.
Excellent.
Yep. I enjoyed myself and good program this morning. When I got up, I heard the lady. She had a good interview and I enjoyed it. And keep up the good work as usual. You, Bruce, Google, Dane, Dominic, Juliet. I enjoy all you.
Thank you.
So you have a blessed day and reach home safely. Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Good. You later.
My favorite race was the new and improved walk and wine race. And you're good enough. You're good, yes. Yeah, when I raise up, I look at cut the music, I say, oh wait, this is not a race. So it is the new and improved walk and wine race.
The visually impaired put on some wine there. Mommy saw say not she but with that. Caller.
Blessed morning to you, my lady. Oh, my. Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Well, since morning I won, and all I could do is now, but I really honestly had to call you. Sharon, they won that with me.
No,
that
boy.
kind of togetherness is love right through.
We are the Titans, boy.
Through in a long time longer than time. And God is always the boss. I looked on as usual. Rano, I hear you. They won that with me. I'm God. This morning.
Yeah, sorry, darling, I thought you was finished. The best thing for me was the spin wrong now. And I see a man take a dive. Is that?
You do so already, it does for sure. I say run, but guess what I run?
And hear me, hey, you're going the wrong way. I said, lean back, lean on this side, go on the next side, and take go ahead.
For a bit.
You ever see a race run, cut across?
She's got to save him.
Caller, good morning.
God bless you, Miss Sharon.
Good
God
morning.
Bless you, Brucey.
Morning, Miss Gloria.
Blessings to church to be done to the Muslim community, Eid Mubarak. And Miss Sharon, I want to tell you to continue doing the work that God has put you there to do, that you are blessed and highly favored, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And Brucey, that talent that you have, I thank God for it, and may you continue the way you're going. Miss Sharon, a good program. Today is a lovely day. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in Him. Blessings to the whole of Trinidad today. All my friends, yes, ladies. Good morning, Sharon. Blessings, my. And you have a lovely teacher, baby darling. That father, he just called me con before lady. Yeah, easy, you know, Miss Sharon.
Oh, God.
He's a, yeah, easy, you know. That father come in, yeah? Yeah, no, he was have the other day. I don't know where he went, Miss Sharon, because the phone wasn't any audio. He had them go in, like somewhere he went, because like when we have rally and he will come. And you know what I noticed? The youths gravitate to him, Miss Sharon. And he's really a nice priest. So God bless him too, and blessings to you all, your family, Brucey. But I continue to pray for you all and keep up the good with Miss Sharon. Okay?
Thank you very kindly.
Bye-bye. I love you all. God
love you too.
Bye.
Now she got a 6-year-old trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the
Google, could you just touch the online there for me? Touch the space bar.
safe when she says she tells him, ooh, love.
Well, guys,
Nobody matters.
Let me just say, somebody online here, Jim Johnson. I don't know, every time I come on, he have to come on to provoke me. But this morning he asked me, what is pilau in Spanish? He expect me to know that. What is pilau in Spanish? But let me tell you what it is. El pilao. Well, then he wanted to. Were you asking me what is that in Spanish? I am Trinidadian and I know what is pilau. Pilau. Peas and rice with chicken in it or beef or pork or whatever. You want me to tell you in Spanish? El pilao mix up. Right. To hell with that. 8:48 a.m. The house full. Juliet, come now.
The moms at the rate.
Juliet here, Google here, Bruce here, I here.
Creation. For all the single moms out there.
What it is called pilau in Spanish. Sit down.
Juliet, answer the question.
Well, wait now.
You stick to me with that? You take a long time to understand.
No, I had to figure out. I'm going in my database now.
Well, while you waiting to put your database
Let
to
me
figure
have
out.
fill in Spanish. Itaitong.
What is pilau in Spanish?
You look like a Spanish woman.
Well, I now tell him el pilau, chicken or beef or pork or whatever.
I'm glad for you.
You want me to tell you what he's and he just come. Jim Johnson, oh God.
I'm gonna Google it.
He wants to know what do Venezuelan call
Same pilau.
Same
pilau.
Yeah, it's pilau. When they will come say, give me some adete, meat, rice, peas.
They will never say pilau.
They won't say pilau. They will say
add
something.
a os
Or
a la or
something.
Something.
It's pilau.
El pilaos.
Pilau.
No, not pilau. Can never be pilau.
But no, Google it.
You Google it?
Yes. Pilau to Spanish. Pilau.
I guess then you would have to say it with a certain kind of accent.
Right. Alright, I'm taking some calls. So let's give me how the Venezuelan will say pilau in Spanish. Let me see. Where's Venezuela, boy? Caller morning. Caller. Who?
Hello. Du coucher is pilau in Spanish.
What is it?
Du coucher.
Du coucher.
Yeah.
You sure it's not a bad word I'm saying here on radio?
No.
So it's de coucher?
Yeah.
All right. Jim Johnson, you hear that? De coucher. All right. Yes, cry baby.
Calcine.
Huh?
Calcine.
Calcine? Boy, but the man said in the back there he learned that last night.
The lady, all she say is Vihari, brother.
Hello.
Fendi prints pa me knee high. Body good is so me mad them. Face pretty me a problem. Everything from Paris, Milan, straight off the runway when I grab them. Them plex.
You know, something wrong with us in this country.
You know that?
Sean, what do you know my name? Sheila Ramprasad.
What you will call Sheila Ramprasad in Spanish? What you will call her? Oh, if I tell her, I might be able to sit down here again. They might send an immediate letter for me.
Just touchdown.
Trinidad and Tobago. The ads are coming up, and I gotta leave and make way for Juliet. One shot, one kill. That has some people sick, you know, boy. They can't take that one shot, one kill. Oh God! And they, you know how machine gunners go? One shot, one kill.
That doesn't sound like a machine.
No,
that sounds like something.
That is a trend.
Everything done Bond Street, nothing.
Look, let me go my way. Let me go my way today. That way I will get in no trouble here today. All the word for today is earth blessings.
Phone no stop ring when a night reach. Even your girl want try peace.
Oh God.
So me do it.
Lord Father.
So me do it.
Hey yo. Touchdown in that.
With love and appreciation, I do my part to care for the planet. There is a Native American proverb that says, treat the earth well. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. Today I bless the earth with this thought in mind. With gratitude for all who have come before me, I strive to leave a small footprint for those who come after me. I bless the elements, earth, water, air, and fire, and give thanks for their creative energy. I affirm that my words, my thoughts, my actions are in harmony with the living energy of the earth. Attuned to God within, I see the divine in all. I envision every person on the planet acting in wisdom and love to bless and preserve our planet. And Jesus came and said to them, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Matthew 28:18. Trinidad and Tobago got an extra hour to spend with my boy Bruce, and we did it well. Thank you very much, Bruce, for breakfast. I leave the chair for Juliet Davy, and up next after Juliet will be Google. So we're gone. Ciao.
They talk. You talk. Come talk with us. On the street. 919 FM. This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday at 8:05 to 8:55 a.m. right here on the street, 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural